Up the stairs, red rope, name on the list. We go, lanyard swing. We flash those tags, grinding our way. Now we pop those flags. Level up fits, fresh from the pack. Yeah. Whole squad dripped out, controllers in the backpack. From the lobby to the lights, we've been locked inside that screen. Now we run a balcony like a brand new winning team. Oh! Gaming, Grindhouse, VIPs on the balcony, going crazy. Ultimate grinders with me, turn the late night wild and hazy. Hands up high, can't sit down, we earn this round by round. Gaming, Grindhouse, VIPs on the balcony. Balcony party. Balcony party. Stamp on the wrist, points on the board. Every late night match, now we cash that score. Laughs too loud, we don't hit pause. Every cheer sounds big like a crowd applause. From the lobby to the lights, we've been locked inside the screen. Now we run the balcony like a brand new winning team. Oh! Gaming, Grindhouse, VIPs on the balcony, going crazy. Ultimate grinders with me, turn the late night wild and hazy. Hands up high, can't sit down, we earn this round by round. Gaming, Grindhouse, VIPs on the balcony. Balcony party. Balcony party. All gas, no brakes. Every step we take shakes the place. Name that crew, yeah, that's us. Whole floor jumping like a double jump rush. Gaming, Grindhouse, VIPs on the balcony, going crazy. Ultimate grinders with me, turn the late night wild and hazy. Hands up high, can't sit down, we earn this round by round. Gaming, Grindhouse, VIPs on the balcony. Balcony party. Balcony party. Club Xbox Realness. Lights on the entrance. House Phil Spencer. Stamp on your wrist. Yeah. You're on the block, green on the sign. Gamma tags glow, all in a line. Big boss smile, hand to the crowd. Welcome inside, we're turning it live. Club Xbox Realness. Phil Spencer on the list tonight. Hands high, no chillness. Level up your life under laser light. Club Xbox Realness. Every win, every dance, same vibe. Phil Spencer running this place like it's live. Club Xbox Realness. Every win, every dance, same vibe. Phil Spencer running this place like it's live. Screens in the booth, avatar sway. Friends in your ear, though they're miles away. VIP tag, spark in his eye. Ready up, hear that reply. Club Xbox Realness. Phil Spencer on the list tonight. Hands high, no chillness. Level up your life under laser light. Club Xbox Realness. Every win, every dance, same vibe. Phil Spencer running this place like it's live. Xbox Realness. Every win, around, don't log out, yeah. We just hit the best of it. Bring flash, beat, smash, hard on scene, play on, he says with a wink. Just hit the best of it. Bring flash, beat, smash, hard on scene, play on, he says with a wink, 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 wink. Club Xbox illness. Boss Phil Spencer on the list tonight. Anxiety, no chillness. Level up your life under laser light. Club Xbox illness. Everywhere, every dance, same vibe. Post Phil Spencer running this place like it's live. Club Xbox illness. Everywhere, every dance, same vibe. Post Phil Spencer running this place like it's live.
They said it was tech, I think I'm in the game. But now we know the truth, the deal is to blame. No Xbox this time, caught up in the hype. Promises and deals, it's a console type. Exclusivity blues, oh we're feeling the news. Thought it was tech, but it's deja vu. Game keeps us waiting, want it on our screens. Tale of the Wukong, caught in sacred schemes. They say just hold tight, patience is the key. But I can't help but wonder, when will it be free? Exclusivity blues, oh we're feeling the news. Thought it was tech, but it's deja vu. Game keeps us waiting, want it on our screens. The tale of the Wukong, caught in sacred schemes. They say just hold tight, patience is the key. But I can't help but wonder, when will it be free? Exclusivity blues, oh we're feeling the news. Thought it was tech, but it's deja vu. Dusty been laughing in a group chat. Tom Warren typing up a new fact. What is this box that sits by the telly? Snack crumbs, controller, drink on my belly. Click on screen glow, dashboard in green. Friends all online, talking on Beam. Still act confused, like what does it do? It just ain't my weekend, that's what it choose. Xbox glaze in full effect. Brain went blank, that's cause and effect. One more match, yeah, what did you expect? I'm cooked, but I still connect. Xbox glaze in full effect. Dusty talk, yeah, we all obsessed. Just one game, now look at the mess. I'm glazed, I'm gone, but I feel blessed. Is it a fridge, is it a tower? Asked that once, lost 3 hours. Store page scrolling, deals on deals. Didn't blink once, can't feel my heels. Group chat pinging, names on a loop. Somehow we turned into a review scoop. What is a console? That's the refrain. It's the reason we all missed the train. Xbox glaze in full effect. Brain went blank, that's cause and effect. One more match, yeah, what did you expect? I'm cooked, but I still connect. Xbox glaze in full effect. Dusty Tom, yeah, we all obsessed. Just one game, now look at the mess. I'm glazed, I'm gone, but I feel blessed. Oh yeah.
All right, grinders, how you doing? New music from the Gaming Grindhouse, that's right. And new emojis too. What a time it is to be a grinder. How's everybody doing out there? Happy Monday. Gaming Grindhouse has opened The fires are burning. The doors are open. Damn, I forgot to share it out. Well, please do that for me because I'm doing that right now. Share it out to the grinders. Put up the Grindshouse bat signal. Let them know that we are live. I am live with the grinders. Let them know. Oh, this is the show you've been waiting for. So get them all in here. Get them all in here. Let's go. Let's go. Get them all in here. Let's go. Oh my goodness, what's going on over here? I got my music cooking over here. Yes, that's brand new music from the Gaming Grindhouse. If you like all the music, become a VIP. And also, I gave you guys new emojis. Yes, it's been time. So if you notice, we got some new emojis in the house here. And I want to first, before I even start talking about the emojis, D member of 6 months, D. He said 5 VIPs are going to the balcony. That's right. He's taking you, the grinder, and he's taking you to the balcony. 5 VIPs are going to the balcony. Thank you, D, for the 5 VIPs. And guess what? We're going to add it to the list. Well, I should do my You Just Made the List thing because I got to add that to the You Just Made the List. But I got to go out here and update here because guess what, grinders? We are on a... What the hell's that? Yes, you see it right there. There is a new... Oh, man, I forgot to do that. Hold on. Let me add his 5 VIPs. In the house here, 172 at 200. We're gonna tweet Asha AI, and I'm also gonna gift members and take 5 of you to the balcony. Let's go. So yes, I'll take you to the balcony, and we'll tweet Asha AI on whatever you want us to tweet about because we got to tweet Asha AI. She did not answer me from the last membership goal when I told her to bring back FanFest. Unfortunately, Asha AI she didn't respond. But we'll tweet her again. We'll keep doing it. And, if she blocks us, then she's not listening to the fans. That's all I got to say. So it's a double-edged sword for Asha AI. But by the way, 5 VIPs just got made from D. He brought 5 VIPs to the Gaming Grindhouse. He brought over Man Overboard, Marco Pavolidino. Oh baby, you got Italian. Awesome. Alpha Ghost, SP1, Wolf Saints, and AJ. Not AJ Lee, but AJ's Vibe or something. Survive. Welcome to you guys. Now you could use those new emojis, dude. We made some new emojis now. Grinders, you know what happens here. If you're new here, and there's been a lot of new subscribers here. I want to thank everybody. Welcome here. Please subscribe if you're new because I've been definitely getting out there in the streets. And if you heard me, yes, I know. Retro Gaming Guy member 45 months ago goes, yo, Jez, your boy Tim Dog is on some strong copia, man. Hey, man. Tim Dog's doing his thing. Shout out to him. I go into the space. He put me as the co-host. I'm going to show you a little bit of the show maybe later on of what that podcast we were on last night. We'll talk about it, but Tim is he's trying to and I'll talk about when we get to it. But really, dude, they want exclusives. They've always did. They always were. They always wanted them. All this when we all play, we all win. Phil signing the controller, dude. It was all listen. It was all that last song that you heard. It was the Xbox
You're my number one
Glaze.
customer.
It was Glaze, that Glaze Discord. And I think we found the culprits of the Glaze Discord. The oil is coming to the top, grinders. I think we pinned it on a few people that led the glazing. I believe so. Put that glaze in. This is what we do here. When you hear that song and you're a VIP, you put the Xbox Glaze there, and then what I do on my end is then I put my Xbox Glaze here so we all on the same page. This is what we do. So as a VIP or Ultimate Grinder, when you hear this song, it's a cue for the Xbox Glaze. Yes. So there's your cue. We'll have to come up with cues for the other ones. There you go. So we all on the same page. I put mine up. Everybody puts theirs up. And then we cooking with the glaze. Now I gotta find out where the hell I put the glaze. Holy crap. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, that thing will keep going. But yes. There it is. See the grinders. That's what the Iconics in there. Don John shout to. I didn't even shout to the grinders. Ron's in the house. Glassdoor Gamer with the 2. He goes, Tom W. disappointed. Microsoft told devs to dev on Windows. Oh, man. Yo. Listen. We're going to get through the topics. But, yo. Like I said before, CVS receipts. We got CVS receipts, grinders, and I'm going way back. We don't. Oh man, I hope my voice lasts. That's all I'm hoping, because this is going to be another show of shows. Because like I tell you, I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just got the stuff in front of me. I got to move the wire so I can see it, and we just go. It is like, give me ingredients, and then it's like Master Chef. Just make something. You got 2 hours. Make something. Listen, you're not going to know. I don't know what I'm going to say. All I know is I know what's here, and when I open it, when I react to it, that you're getting the first thing. So that's how we cook here. That's how it cooks. There's no scripts. We got music. It's all ad-libbed. I have no clue what I'm going to say. So, I got an opinion, and I'll stick to it. But anyway, let's go. I skipped over Glassdoor Gamer's first super chats. He goes, Jason Schreier's lying. PlayStation will lose money with exclusives. We saw PC crushed by icons. These Xbox guys thought 1 would be 3. Yo, Glassdoor. It's wild in these streets. It's wild. Exclusives. First off, I don't even know what's going on, dude. I know, Glassdoor. I skipped over. I know. I'll scroll down. I don't know. We'll get to the exclusives. But I already talked about exclusives on the last show, but man, it's getting bad. And I don't know what's going on. They want exclusives. Exclusives always mattered. I don't know why they didn't speak out when Phil was there, because Phil was a nice guy. I guess you can't speak out when Phil's there. Otherwise, then they'll put you in a different room of the Xbox Discord. I don't know. I don't know what happens, but apparently him leaving has now basically uncovered a rock full of ants, and everybody's scrambling around trying to figure out what's going on. Oh my God. Yo, shout to Thrash, man. I even asked Thrash to come on. If Thrash is in the chat, Thrash, if you're here, come into the Discord. I wanted to talk to you, because, Thrash has been cooking. But if you're out there, just hit me. Just let me know you're there, and I'll open up the Discord, because I typically don't have the Discord open, because that thing beeps and blops while I'm talking. Unless we have people in there. But shout out to Luigi is in the house. How you doing? Leech, Jack's in the house. Here we go. Dog Zone, Retro Gaming Guy, Abagushad, Zerik, Ron M. We got Goku. Goku's in the house. Super Saiyan. He's right there. Who else we got in this? Who else we got in the grind is? Who's in the lobby? Here we go. Who's in the lobby? Ron M is here. Seth Ross is here. Neil Gusto is in here. There he is. Don John Sean. Here he is. Elevated Wally said PlayStation 6 2030. Keep it. That's right. That's right, Abagushard. You get delisted. They put you in there's a separate Discord room that says people that spoke up against Phil. They put them in that room. And they mute them permanently. That's what they do. What's up, Mr. Tennis? How you doing, man? Yeah, that's what they do, man. You say, you know what? I don't like what Phil's doing. They go, put him in they'll do a Z. They'll do a Zaire. They'll say, put him in the room. And then they go put you in the room. They put you in the Discord room that says spoke up against Phil. And they mute you permanently in the Discord, so you can't talk. That's what they do in that Discord, man. Because I think we found the owners of the Xbox GLAZE Discord. Actually, grinders, we may get a little messy. I don't want to say we're gonna get messy, but I found the source of this whole thing. I found it. I know where it is. And I think we could expose it this evening. I know I found it. I found the loophole. No, I didn't find a loophole, but I found it. I found out where all of it begins. Where they all come in and collect their news and then go spread the FUD. Oh, I found it. I found it. But anyway, let's get into let's cool our tongues a little bit, and let's just talk some games, because that's what we got to talk about. We got to talk about some games. Guys, Tucker's on the rooftop, dude. Hit that like button. One more housekeeping thing. Again, the goal. We're a few away. We need subscribers. We need 19 or 20 more people to get to 3,200 grinders, and we're gonna do a special show at 3,200 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that. Be one of those 19 to get us to 3,200 subscribers. A milestone I never thought, when it was just me doing the same thing here without all the cool music, had some sound effects, and talking to myself and maybe one or two people, OG grinders. And now look at us. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. got showed to over 200 people, 3,200 grinders. Like, it's amazing. So, yo, thank you so much for all your support, and keep it cooking, because, yo, we're not stopping. I'm not stopping. The music's going to get better. The entertainment's going to get better. And, man, Asha AI is going to take us on a roller coaster. And speaking of that, everybody, when we talk Asha AI, we got a brand new emoji right here. That's right, Mr. 10's been the OG. We got Asha AI emoji. That's right, we got an Asha AI emoji, just to let you know. We have a brand new What Grinds My Gears. So when you're pissed and you have something to say, you use the What Grinds My Gears emoji. Then we got, for what we're going to probably talk about for the next year and a half or 2 years, Project Booty, otherwise known as Project Helix. But Booty's leading gaming now, so it's Project Booty. That's what we could call Project Booty, with a nice big peach. That's a nice one over there. And then also, we also have the biggest thing, and this is the one that's going to sting a lot. This one stings a lot right here. It's the friggin' Wolverine with the X mark saying exclusives. That's right. That's right. Alan Greenberg, you missed out on this one. You got your Crash Bandicoot with your X, but we got Wolverine with doing the X sign saying exclusives. Something that Satya is probably never going to give. So there you go, grinders. Those are your brand new emojis. I thought it was about time to get some cool new emojis in here, but I didn't take away some of the favorites, because we're definitely going to need Cerny when we talk about the PS6 and whenever that happens. We got Phil in the clown suit. We got to keep Phil in there because he's always walking around the clown. Phil with oh shit face. And then we have Booster in there. We got boosters. You know, we're just recapping all these incredible emojis. And the 3 C's, which I think that's where the source is for all these things, pause. And the Gaming Grindhouse Music exclusives. And we got Xbox Skip. We got the Xbox Ninjas, Xbox Skip, Phil the Goat, the Glaze, and Mr. I Think. And there's another one, grinders. When we play this, when we play Gaming Gandalf, we're going to be talking about him today. Another one for the VIPs that just started. When you hear this, I want this emoji in the chat. There it is. That's the face of the next gen president. That's he became the president of Next Generation. There he is. There he is. Looks very confident. Can't wait to buy a product. Would you buy a product from him? If he came up to you like that, you buy a product? Would you give him $1,000? Would you give this guy $1,000? Nah, I don't think so. But anyway, when you hear that song, you put in that tweet there. And anyway, so let's cool our tongues. We got through the logistics. Only like 10 minutes in. We got to do the logistics. Hit that like button too. Grind to share it out. So let's start. First game. I did 2 streams. And it's coming. This is for another one. The new subscribers. Listen, WWE 2K26. We got the road to Phil Ness. But guess what? We don't have Phil Ness this year. So now it's going to be the road to Booty. So, yes. I'll be creating Matt Booty. And he will start his journey as a wrestler in WWE and his career in wrestling. They may be special guests such as Asha, and then he will fight some devastating opponents of Herman, Holst, maybe Lulu there. They're all coming. So every year, the grinders, we create the executive of video games, the executives, and we do video game console war WrestleMania. So I'm going to get hard at work at making those characters. And we will have that, so keep it locked here. Asha Mania running wild. That's a good one. Asha Mania. That's a good one. But I do like the road to Booty. Yes. I already got all that Booty's emotes down. We got him. Mr. Ass. That's what he's gonna be. I'm an ass man. That's a song. Perfect. Perfect. But yes, maybe Lulu will be there running. Maybe a run-in at Lulu. But yes, I'll be working on those, all those, and sounds very niche. The road to Booty. I don't know. But yes, we have that coming. So yes, definitely. But yo, 2K26. Let me tell you the good, the bad, and the head scratches. The good of WWE 2K. Let's get a visual while we talk about just a little bit of it. And I'm not going to talk too much because it's a wrestling game and it's an annual release. Yes, that's right. That is right. Man, Mad Booty, we'll be playing this a lot, man. As long as that guy's there, I got jokes abound for that dude. So anyway. So yeah, wrestling, yo, it was a really awesome. They did a really good job with the wrestling. You know, they did a good job with the gameplay. They added a lot of the big things. They added ragdoll, dude. They added ragdoll physics to the characters, and that's been like the craziest thing to have. They have this Inferno match now. You know, they have this Inferno match. that was pretty cool. What was this? Oh, it was the chat, the grinders. So they got the Inferno match going on, and they added Ragdoll, dude. So basically, when you do these moves and throw people off of the cage, and they got this crazy area where you just like throw people off the things, dude. They go ragdoll. It is hilarious. And so they finally added ragdoll physics to the game. It's right here. Dude, it is crazy. So this is one of the back roll brawls. Dude, it reminded me of Power Stone. It reminded me of friggin' Power Stone, the way this thing played out here. Like with all the weapons and just the things you can interact with and stuff like that. But it was crazy how they added all these things. I was Joe Hendry, by the way. And New Jack is in the game. So I think, the game looks great. The animations are really good. The new Ragdoll, which I'll show you, it's going to be coming up soon. And the weapons physics, tons of weapons. They got now, the blood is all over the place, dude. They have all over the mat, all over the stuff. They're breaking through tables, go in the crowd. You can interact with things in the on the stage and everything like that. You could climb pretty much everything. And it is so crazy. Watch this, Ragdolling, brand new. Dude, I landed on his face. You got landed on his face. Ragdoll. It is crazy, dude. You got to hear my reaction when he fell down. Hold on.
They did.
This was the first time I saw that.
They Jack City's in the game. Let me. Not this time.
Watch this, because I always use. They always just had they float. Watch this.
Oh my God, he ragdolls, dude. That is awesome. Yo, they ragdoll off the thing, dude. Oh, look at New Jack doing all the taunts. This is insane. Yo, they ragdoll now. They don't do that stupid animation. Oh my God, that is so cool. No, New Jack. No, you might have not heard. You might not know who my name is.
Watch this other one I do. You got an apple? Wait, watch. Yo, watch this.
Give me that apple. Oh my God, where you going? Joe Hendry! Oh, he broke his leg. Joe Hendry. Oh my God. Joe Hendry. Why did I do that? Oh, he broke his leg. Joe Hendry broke his leg.
These are game and grinds, man. You got to watch them because they're freaking hilarious. Some of them.
Oh my God.
Wait, I go back up there. Watch this. What the physics, dude? This is not even wrestling, dude.
Leave him alone.
This part was so much fun.
I'm too old for this shit. No. Oh my God, people. Get over here, Roman.
Watch that. Put him in the cart.
Oh! Holy shit. Yo.
Wait, I gotta watch her break
like,
Roman's back. Watch this. I watch this physics right here. The ragdoll.
Dude, that jump pad is hilarious.
This is what I mean. This is cool. Awesome. Watch this.
Oh my God! Yo, I just broke Roman's back. I threw him off the. Oh my God, Roman has got to be dead. Roman's got to be dead.
I love wrestling games, dude.
I bounced them off the friggin'
No Mercy,
poles.
my favorite. NWO versus WCW, WrestleMania 2000. Watch the physics.
Oh my God, dude! I love the ragdoll. What the hell?
It really is cool.
Dude, they went wild on the physics,
dude. The physics, I have to say, like, and even in Hell in the Cell, dude, I had so much fun just throwing people off Hell in the Cell. And oh my God, it was so crazy. So yeah, they did it really good. So if you like wrestling games, dude, it is awesome. They added great animations. They really did a great job in the presentation and animations and gameplay. Like, you could stack tables now. They really what they're doing the Attitude Era, so they basically just went all out, like, in just the crazy stuff that you can do with weapons and things like that, stacking the tables. Throwing people all through stuff and smashing them and yeah, throwing them in the crowd. Weapon, the thumbtacks now. They put the thumbtacks on the ground. They got sticking you and they just walking them out. All the moves are in the thumbtacks, dude. Oh no, Glass no game, you killed me.
Customer.
Glass no game with the 2. He goes, no love for WWF Warzone. Oh, by Acclaim, dude, that was horrible. Horrible. Oh my god, that was the worst wrestling game, man. Oh my god, that was like the worst thing. When I got off of the N64, when I got off the N64 and all those incredible wrestling games, and then went to like PlayStation wrestling games or GameCube, and oh, they were horrible. The Acclaim ones, oh my god, like they were the worst. Oh my god, Warzone, that was trash. But yeah, dude, there's so much, dude. It's great. Now, just let me get to the bad part, the battle pass thing. So basically, a lot of characters are locked behind leveling up. So like they would typically let you play and get points, and then you would unlock characters. And then traditionally, you would also, if you bought the ultimate version, you would get just the unlock key for everything in the game, stadiums and all that other stuff. This year, they did it like a Fortnite battle pass, where the free pass is basically characters, titles, arenas, boosts. So like as you play the game, you get the leveling up, and then there's the paid one, which is where they're putting their DLC characters, which they're not too hot, but they basically did a grind. And the problem is that it seems to take a long time to get to next levels. Like so people now have been doing like quick submission matches to kind of level up in an hour and things like that. And it just sucks. Like it turned into that because now, you know, they want you to use these other game modes, and that's the other problem too. Like this battle pass thing, and let me just give you a visual as I talk about like this thing right here. Like, where is it? Yeah, see, where is it? I just saw it. There it is. Damn, what the? Oh. Yeah, see? So like, you see each of these guys are characters and stuff, like the Latino Heat bundle. So you get like the characters, a tag team championship. So it's cool that you get stuff as you play rather than just unlocking it all. But the problem is the grind, which you look at the up top, it takes a while. And the other problem is that it kind of like wants you to play other game modes, like you play the island and my team with the cards and stuff. I don't play any of that. I don't play any of those friggin' modes. I just want to play like universe and stuff. I'll do the career now, the road to booty, but like I don't play the island or anything like that. So like they want you to use the other modes, so you'll get like perks and stuff for other modes, and then you can level up through that. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully they fix it and they make you level up faster. The first season is 40 slots, but the problem is like a lot of the characters are locked. And so you got to kind of grind to unlock the stuff that's just in the game. And while you're doing that, you're also unlocking the paid content at the bottom, which give you some VC, which I really don't care about, and all this other stuff. So it's fun. Like, it's fun to play. I just wish I was leveling up a little bit more, because it's kind of crazy where you do like 4 or 5 matches and you only go like a quarter of the way. It's like, whoa. And then you find out that it's really not how long the match is, or like whether you gave 5 stars or 3 stars, which would have been cool. You could just do quick matches and it's just about winning in the exhibition. You just set it up and you just submit and win, and basically you level up. So it's not about the quality of the match, which will give you more points, like if you did a finisher or anything like that. So there's no incentive to like have a good match. It's really just like if you win, you'll level up. You'll level up more if you lose. So it kind of sucks. But it's different. The idea of but I do like the idea of like something to play towards, rather than getting everything day one and kind of like the game was done. There was no incentive except for story mode for me and exhibition and the road to Philness. So like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I definitely think they need to update this friggin' thing. And 2K and their servers suck ass. So yeah, the community, the character creator is really cool. You can morph their face and morph their bodies now. So people are creating some really awesome characters, but it's still slow as hell. It still takes, time to find them, and it's been freezing too. So it hasn't launched yet. It launches next week. I got the early gameplay of it, playing the game early. But yeah, it's fun though. It's really good. The gameplay is great. So that's that. And yeah, that's there. And I haven't even tried any of the island. I tried GM mode live, but it was like I felt like I was just reading menus and reading budgets and stuff. Boring as shit. Matt and Jeff Hardy will be in the game. Exactly. There's the only ones in there. Like a lot of them are really the DLCs they listed. Not really too hot, dude. Not really too hot. So we'll see. Eh. Now, the other thing I didn't get, but I just wanted to talk about it, was Marathon. So Marathon released last week on Thursday, and it launched to like 88,000 people, and it kind of dipped and came back up, So like it seems like a lot of people are liking Marathon, and I was on the cusp of getting it, but then I got this instead, the wrestling, and then I was like, then now the next game that I'm going to talk about after Marathon comes out tomorrow for multiplayer fix. Because I was like, oh, maybe I'll jump into the Marathon stuff and play, because I was like, I want a shooter and maybe something I can get into. But then I saw, I got this, and I was like, oh, I'm playing this. This is awesome with the wrestling. All the kids, like my son and daughter, we all play the wrestling, like, and do crazy things and stuff. So it's fun. And so I've been doing that. But yeah, just Marathon, I just didn't get around to it. I'm going to wait and see with Marathon. But, got Crimson Desert coming up. We got Ghost of Yotei Legands tomorrow for multiplayer fixed. So, Marathon is just it's crowded right now. But I do see a lot of people liking it, a lot of people streaming it. Everybody kept comparing it to Slay the Spire. I was like, wow, whatever that is. And, I guess like that blew up, a turn-based friggin' cartoon game or something like that. I guess it's good. I don't know. But I just saw that one, around there. But Marathon it's definitely holding its own and keeping steady. It has good favorable reviews. Yeah, we gotta show you. For the launch. I don't know if anybody in the chat's playing it. Hit that like button if you're playing it. But yeah, like it's been going up and down. So like it's been holding pretty steady across the thing, and a lot of people liking it, and it got good reviews. It's running well. That's another great thing. Like, no PC, and again, this is just here. There's no PC issues that they're doing. So looks good. I played the Slam. I definitely came around to it. Like I learned, the appreciation of it, and I was like, yeah, I could see this. But again, wrestling came out, and we'll see. I might jump on it. Well, might not. So we'll see how it goes. I'm intrigued because I like that Bungie shooting. I like that Bungie. It brings me back to the Halo days, and maybe with the first pass they have their characters and new skins, I might jump on it. So we'll see. Maybe pause this week, next week. I'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, definitely interesting. What's up, Marco? How you doing, man? But if you're joining, hit that like button. Let me know in the chat if you've been grinding. I know a lot of people are liking it. So yeah, I do think that it's definitely it's getting its groove, and that's good to see. With this, and it was always a quality game. It's just going to be the balance. It's going to be the balance, and if they could keep the audience happy, and that's what any of these service games, like, it's a big question mark. Everybody was all like getting really concerned when they saw this 88, and then when boof, it went down here. But then this is the thing; it keeps coming up. So it looks like, primetime gaming, that it's there. So, yeah. So it's definitely doing good. Do I like how the different companies cook? William Aguilar says. Yeah. Yes, I did like that. Thank you. That was a funny ass tweet. Yes, we do like how they cook. That is right. Well, I got to transfer these songs here. There we go. But yeah, no, I thought that was funny, man. But no, yeah, Marathon's doing well, man. And once you get a hang of it, again, it has that hook in there that you just keep going with the guns and the mods, and it's cool. Because I also, like, I dabbled after playing Marathon. I went back to Arc Raiders, and yeah, like the crafting and building that stuff. What I did like with Marathon, like, I love this is the thing. And again, I know everybody was comparing the two, but for me, and I'm not like hours upon hours in both of these games. I played them for about 4 or 5 hours each. Like, I'm not no grinder in that sense with those kind of games. But I gotta say, like, I really like the world of Arc Raiders. I love the look of Arc Raiders. I love the surface and how devastating the robots are, the drones, some little like, you don't want to mess with them. You want to just sneak around and get what you got to get and leave. Whereas in Marathon, I felt like I was running. I was like, where are those bots? I want to shoot them. You know what I mean? I want to see what they drop and all that other stuff. So the Marathon world I'm not a fan of all those crazy colors so much. Like as I said before, like I wish it was a little more run down. Like there's a little more story elements to like visual storytelling with it. Like it just seems like everything's super clean. I know everything's 3D printed and that's the story and that's why everything is like all crazy colors and stuff. But yeah, maybe some maps will come out. Will there be some cool, more like different effects, better effects than like lightning and the swamp and the poison stuff? But we'll see on that. And then another game I jumped back into was the Ghost of Sparta stuff. And you know, while the combat and stuff is fun, I still cannot get over the randomness of the enemies, dude. They got some. I'm just like, I'm kind of confused. Like this God of War game, I'm like, what? Why am I fighting a half ghost? Like, now that I like pointed that out to myself as I'm playing, I'm like, what? Like, if you just go around fighting stuff, fine. But Ghost of Sparta, like, if you look at what you're fighting, you're like, what is this? It's like a purple ghost, and then I'm fighting like a pirate zombie, and then I'm fighting like a bat, and then I'm fighting a weird snake, and then some tree that's spitting poison at me, and I'm just like, like this is not the gods. Like this is just like supposedly just Sparta. Like what is? I'm like, they just kind of added these weird ass like Mario characters, like just Mario kind of obstacles in this game, and I'm just like, it's taking me out of it. Like I'm just sort of like, yeah, I'll fight like some demon gods, like gods or something like that, or like some things from. But I'm just like, why is this plant shooting some poison at me? Like the gameplay is solid, but the enemies are just taking me out of it because you keep fighting all weird ass enemies. So I don't know. I jumped back into it, and then the weird ass enemies were taking me out of it. It's a harsh environment. That's right. It's a harsh but yeah, no, dude, I'm happy. Marathon's doing well. Definitely, I'll probably jump on. It's $40, you know. But right now, I was just doing the wrestling stuff. So I've been playing the wrestling, and then now Ghost comes out tomorrow. So, and that's included with Ghost of Yotei, and that looks like. So speaking of that, let's go right into that. Ghost. Ash AI, get off Ash AI. Enough of this FUD. We'll get into that later. So here it is. So Ghost of Yotei, dude, we got Legends tomorrow. Just wait, only on PlayStation. It's coming. It's coming. Hit that like button. It's coming. Coming. No PC version of it. Everything you need to know. Online co-op multiplayer mode. Classes, modes, enemies, and cosmetics. Look at it cooking. Look at it cooking. Look at this. Look at this PlayStation cooking. Look at this. Look at, dude, they took this to the next friggin' level. Let's see what they got to say. Let's see. Like, look at this. This is what you get. Exactly. PlayStation blog talking about PlayStation games, not about the future of everywhere. Everybody plays, we all win. Build for the next box. No. PlayStation blog. Put your games on there, and there we go. Ghost of Yotei Legends. Everything you need to know about the online co-op multiplayer. Sucker Punch Productions. So let's see. Here we go. Let's see. That's the release date trailer. Let's watch the trailer. No. Okay, hit that like button. PlayStation. Coming.
Long ago, in the wilds of Isle, demons terrorized the land
Caption a Pro
and subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider, the Oni, the Kitsune, and the Snake. Many fought back. Many were cut down. Nothing can stop a true warrior. and death.
Oh, free, baby. There it is. Free DLC. Whoo, where do you see that? Listen. This is pure 3 fire blazing right here. Right? Free DLC for Ghosts of Yotei owners. Where do you see that? Where do you see that? You get the game and now you get this free DLC expansion co-op multiplayer. No $10 upgrade. Remember Sony greedy? Remember Sony gonna charge you for the upgrades? Oh, boo-hoo. From the glazed. From the Xbox glazed. Remember Sony greedy? Yo. I give you exhibit A, B, C, D, and E. What happened to the greediness? Free multiplayer DLC. What's crazy is that they already did this with Ghost of Tsushima. And you would think, oh my, the second time around, we're going to charge them. No. The second time around, we'll make it a PC service game. No. We're just going to do what we do. We're going to do our own thing. We can give it to them free DLC tomorrow. Boom. Enjoy. Multiplayer. With that combat, with those graphics. Continuing the story of the demonic one. Dude, like, really? Really? Yo, I don't know why more devs don't do this. I don't know why. You talk about, like, and this is what I mean. We talk about service games and gas, right? You know, Booty's favorite thing, gas. You know, but like, the thing I say is, when you look at this, it's like basically like you just took a massive single player, open world, incredible looking game with amazing combat and just beautiful world, and now you adding some multiplayer DLC to it. Like, so like, it does not have to be this traditional service model that we see. And this is what I mean, like, be creative, dude. Be creative. But it doesn't have to be this, like, oh, it's a hero shooter with crazy colors and everybody has their thing, and then there's a pass and there's cosmetics, and we'll have more skins later on, and then we'll have a new character show up every month. Here's the roadmap. Nah, dude. Listen to the gamers want, man. And this is it. Like, just, it looks awesome. It's going to be awesome because the first one was awesome. And look at the depth. Like the single player story, Yotei 6 will have followers you must face. Each boss has a faction of enemies that will come with them. This includes sub-bosses that are different for each other of the 6 domains. They are themed around the abilities of the boss, so they all connect. So, for example, the Kitsune has an elite soldier named the Snow Woman, who has frost and cold abilities. The Snake has a summoner. Different classes will help you face different challenges, but you may play your own way. We want to give players different roles that they could play into. You complement each other. You could split and focus on different enemies based on the weapons you have. But if you want to play, say, Samurai, then you can. You could solve all the challenges put in front of you. But each class has a focused weapon. For instance, the Samurai has the Odachi. The Archer has the Yari. The Mercenary has dual katanas. The Shinobi has the Kutsugama. Kusarigama. I guess I said Kusarigama. Some of the tech tree builds, there's even tech tree builds, some of their gear based around that, not limited to those exclusivity. They could use other weapons too. We have things like quick fire weapons, some abilities that are on cooldown. Each class has their own tech tree, and there's a build crafting based on the gear you unlock and abilities you unlock to choose. 4 difficulty levels will help decide how fast or challenging you want XP gain. Every mission is replayable. There are 4 difficulties, bronze, silver, gold, as you play through and face different enemies, different challenges. So it's like a run, similar to the other game. Recommend the gear for each level. Prepare for unique legend cosmetics. There's one helmet that has a bunch of eyeballs on it. Look around while you're wearing it. This content's available for Ghost of Yotei owners at no additional cost. So all of this unlocked just through gameplay. Psh. Yo. I mean, like, look. Like, there it is. All the cosmetics unlocked through gameplay. No passes, no battle passes, no paid tiers or anything like that, dude. It's just play the game how you want to level up, and you'll get things that you could use to spec out your character. Old school, maybe. Old school. So this is what I mean when people go, oh, people don't do this anymore. Everybody's playing the Fortnites and the Minecrafts and the little kids and I don't care. Because if somebody's still doing it, then it still exists. And if they can do it, why can nobody else do it? It sounds like an excuse for accepting mediocrity and horse shit. Because if they can do it, the most greedy company in the world, as opposed, they say, quote unquote, they say, if they can do it, why can't nobody else can? $1 trillion company can't be doing this? No? $1 trillion company? Satya needs to count every penny? Hell, they don't even get to this level. You know what? They can't even get to this part where they could actually give a quality game and quality DLC. Satya has to get over the first hump of just making out a great game that people want to play. So once they get over that, then maybe we'll come back and visit this. But look, there it is. And what's crazy is you see anybody like, you know what I mean? Oh, this is like, yo, we just go, yeah, this is awesome. Let's play it. There's no message to be sent. Just pointing out against the messages that people say. So, more on the mode's different mission types. There's story mode missions. You'll be dealing with those legends as told by the storyteller who's narrating the events as you play through them. There's a 2-player story missions. The incursion missions are a culmination of that. There's 1 incursion for each of the 4 bosses in the launch version. The Spider, Oni, Kitsune, and Snake. Story missions are themed around them. You enter their domain in a 4-player incursions. Fight your own way to them. Ultimate face off against them. Survivals, 4-player. Dude, that's how I play. I play tons of survival. Area, wave defense type mode, 4 missions, each themed around one of the bosses. Each mission has you defending 3 different locations. Yeah, I play tons of survival. That's what I played the first one. So it says each unique blessing and a curse. So each has a unique blessing and a curse. So if you hold an area down, you could activate a blessing to say summon a spirit bear or activate fire spirits to attack enemies. But if you lose your hold, a curse activates. So now you have a shadow bear that will hunt you down and attack. So it leads to the matches being very dynamic. So that's awesome. So you get those things to work with you if you're holding them, but if you lose them, they fight against you. Yeah. And then the upcoming raid. Yo. Wait. Hold on.
I have an exciting life now. Breakfast to go. You're gonna love my nuts. Watch this.
Hold on. But wait. There's more. And there's an upcoming raid. The raid launches next month, in which you'll face the last 2 of the Yotei 6, the Dragon and Lord Sato. It's 4-player hardcore content. You need 4 players to complete it. And you can do it with fewer if you want to have the players you can communicate and coordinate well. We view this as the most co-op-y co-op. The rest of the Legend missions are co-optional. We provide opportunities for you to work together, but we don't ever want you to make it a block-up. This, though, this is 4 players. Mark my words, you cannot win without 4 players. Yo. You may never make it out of the game's lobby. Ghost of Tsushima's lobby is a flat 2D menu. Our goal in designing this mode lobby was to give you something that you can do while waiting for your friends to join. You could go look at the feats you've completed and unlock cosmetics. You can tweak your build, adjust your tech tree, but the lobby also has some light PvP elements, such as Zenji Hajaki, a coin flicking game, which is in the single player game, and Zenny. That's not Zenji. Zenny. We heard players wishing they could play against friends. So did our QA team. So we did. You could fight in the lobby, dude. There's also Bamboo Strike Score Challenge. Yo. Ghost of Tsushima's lobby was a 2D flat menu. So they basically made the lobby an interactive party, baby. Well, yeah. For free. It's coming. It's here. The Bamboo Strike Score Challenge, mini leaderboard. You can brag against your friends. There's a training area if you want to get good at perfecting parries. Just meant to a place where you're waiting and you can fight between rounds and do interesting things like the mini games that they got. Dude. Yo. Hello? Anybody? Hello? Hello? Yeah. 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 Hey, Xbox, what do you think about this? $1 trillion, where's yours?
Is that a deal?
No, I keep losing at deals, and I don't want to make a deal anymore. I am leaving, and you can't stop me. I'm packing my bags.
Oh, they're packing their bags. Asha AI, where's this? What happened? PlayStation is what? What? Games that people want to play? Yeah. Doing things that gamers want? Yeah. Oh, and well, yeah, we could add this to Sorrows coming out next month. Marvel Token. Wolverine. Do I need to go on a list? Like, you look at this and you think, like, whoa, this is so much. This is awesome. This is incredible. It's like a whole other game that they're just adding to a game that's already incredible. Top selling game on their platform exclusive. You want to know what brings you back? This is what brings you back. This is what people want. And then, oh, you don't like this? Well, hey, here's Sorrows. Here's you like Marvel? Here's Marvel. Here's Wolverine. You want a big, long story? Yeah. Like God of War? You want this? This is what I mean when you cook. Kena 2, yeah, exactly. Oh, you don't like any of this stuff? You'll do Kena 2. It's the games. It's not about the capabilities. We'll talk about the capabilities of the platform. It's not about all that stupid okie dokie stuff. You play where the games are. Crazy. Dude, that's awesome with the lobby and stuff. Ghost of Yotei Legands available as an update. An update to Ghost of Yotei owners at no additional cost on March 10th. There you go. And, yep. Like I said, cooking season is on. Because, yeah, they had that 2D menu in Ghost of Tsushima. Now, dude, it's interactive. You could do PvP and then just slice up other people. You could do the mini games. You could play the coin flicking game, which that game was fun. I played a lot of that stuff in the game. Like, for some reason, like, I just like playing that coin game, the Zenny. What's up, Thrifty? Yeah, the Zenny. Dude, that was fun. That was fun. I like that. But there you go, man. That's cooking. Yotei. So, yeah, it comes out tomorrow. So, as you see from the chat, we're almost just about halfway there, grinders. We get another chats in the next hour or so. I'm going to be streaming it live with the Grindhouse. So, we're going to be playing. So, we'll get a couple of grinders in there, and we'll be doing a live stream tomorrow night. At no additional cost. That's right. Hit that like button. That's right. Hit that like button, and we'll do, yep. And we'll be cooking with that one. So, now we get to the nitty-gritty. Now that we talked about our games and what happened to my internet? I'm still alive. Okay, good. Yeah, that looks friggin' cool as hell. Yeah. So while we're doing that, oh goodness gracious. Okay. Yes, hit that like button. This is what, babe. Oh man, my Astrobot guy fell. Here we go. Get my Astrobot back. He knows what about to cook. He just fell. He knows it. He knows my voice is gonna go because the grind my gears doesn't come out now. I can't. Yo. That's what I mean. And now when you put that all in the back pocket, get your test sheets out. They're gonna be tests tomorrow. You get tests tomorrow, grinders.
It's not even pink. This is raw.
And Coop has delivered undercooked salmon.
Watch out, Aunt Coop. We're coming. I gotta get my drink of water. All right. So, something that happened since the last show was Project Helix. Asha AI decided to, tweet for the first time, because I guess AI was doing the rest, and announce the next gen Xbox. And that caused a ruckus. And it made people do things that are that are pretty crazy. And let's just go to Asha AI's tweet, and then we'll talk about it. But it started this whole debate yet again, a whole debate about what a console is, who's a console supposed to be, and all this other stuff. And then again, if you're negative against it, you're not with them, you're a hater, you're negativity, all this other stuff. It begins. Yeah, like I said, this is the Matrix. Where the guy in the white suit sitting there going, yo, Xbox, you did this before. You fail all the time. Zion falls. You did this all before. We're doing it again? Oh, a new project name? Well, let me tell you, the first Neo came in here. He talked about Project Scarlet. The other Neo came in here. He talked about Project Scorpio. And now you're coming here. No, something different. Project Helix. I heard it before. I've been sitting here in the chair with all the screens. You choose the left door or the right door. I've seen this all before. No, this time it's different. We got Asha. Whatever. No matter what you do, it ends the same way. Zion falls, Microsoft sucks, and Xbox won't be around. No, this is different this time. We got rid of Phil in this version. It doesn't matter. Phil was never the person. It doesn't matter if you got rid of Phil this time. You're not the one. You never will be the one. Craziness. But like I said, the glazing going on there. What is a console? What is going on, dude? Jeff Keighley comes out there. Well, first of all, there's just so much trash going on right now. Let's just go back to the original post, because I know you've been waiting for this. You're like, when is the Grindhouse open so we can talk about Project Helix? When is it open? And dude, it gets dumber and dumber as the days go on. They're like, when is the Grindhouse open so we could talk about this trash? All right. So yes, let's talk about this trash. Oh my God, I don't even know where to begin, dude. My voice is already starting to crack. Because they have no. You really think this person, Asha, has been in there 2 weeks? The second week, she goes in there and posts. It came out of the blue, man. It was crazy. It was just when PlayStation said that we're not supporting PC. Well, the rumor of PlayStation pulling out of PC, and then Asha just comes out there on a 250 on March 5th, and does this. She removed. First off, let's check in on Asha AI. Oh, she got rid of the fan glazed wallpaper that she had up there. She got rid of that. And then that's it. She says, like, here's a 3 days on the 2 weeks on the job. She goes, today I begin my role as CEO of Xbox. Great games. She asked one dude to go in her DMs. He blocked me because I asked if he got in there or not. Asha says top 3 games ever why on the second day. And then on the first week, she says, goodbye, Phil. I talked to Matt Booty. He recognized Phil Ness. He's gone now. Here we are. And then the next tweet from her on March 5th is, here's our new Xbox. Yo. Meanwhile, I don't know if anybody checked in on her if she's been playing games, because they love doing that. Yo. And then there it is. Great start to the morning with Team Xbox, where we talked about our commitment. Oh, there it is. You see, they all talk the same. Our commitment. Phil was committed. Targeting, committed. Our commitment to the return of Xbox, including Project Helix, the code name of our next generation Xbox. Oh my God, stop right there, Asha. Tell me more. No, don't tell me more. Stop right there, Asha. Wait a second. You're committed to bring back Xbox, the return of Xbox, including Project Helix, a new generation of console. There it is, grinders. Xbox is back in business. They said the Xbox was not going to have a new console. There it is. She said it. But then we come back to the mixed messaging. The return of Xbox. But then the next sentence. Project Helix will lead in performance and play. Oh, okay. Your Xbox. Okay, great. Xbox and PC games? Huh? Looking forward to chatting more about our partners and studios at my first GDC next week. Wait a second. How is a return to Xbox playing PC games? Excuse me, Asha. Were you there? Did you miss the memo? Xbox wasn't a PC. They made Xbox to not be a PC. They fought Bill Gates on the February 14th in the Valentine's Day massacre. And they told Bill, we don't want Windows on our Xbox. And Bill flipped over a table, and then some dude said, what about Sony? And then that's how the Xbox was made. Skip Windows. So I don't know what a return of Xbox is, and you're throwing in, oh, it's going to play my PC games. That's not a return of Xbox. I don't know. I'm confused. Play your Xbox and PC games. Why? And we're going to ask that question. Why? And this is the first time that they had Project Helix with a logo. Project Scorpio didn't have a logo. Project Scarlet didn't have a logo. They just had a name, just had a word. This is the first time they're announcing a project name, yet again, stupid, with a logo, a new logo. They never did that before. But again, we all know in Matrix what happens. Zion falls, Xbox falls. They're committed. And it's going to play Xbox and PC games. Now that, you just added more words to an already confused market. Now, I do have to say, the reaction.
Number one customer.
I was very surprised at some reaction that not a lot of people were taking the bait. People were like, well, wait a second. Yeah, we've been through this, Neo. Last year, it was ROG.
Seen the next Xbox hardware. Our Xbox Ally and
our Xbox handheld, and it didn't play Xbox games. And a lot of people got duped with a $1,000 device. Because all year they were calling it their Xbox, their new hardware, their thing. And they were launched, and the Xbox experience was ass, and it wasn't an Xbox. But leading up to it, the Glazes were there. Oh my God. The Warrens, the bootlegs, everybody was like, this is an Xbox, this is an Xbox, this is an Xbox. Doesn't play the games. A lot of people returned it because they believe, they're like, this is not a console. This is just a PC with an Xbox app. But it's an Xbox, though. It's like, yo, man. We're doing this again. And now we're doing this again now? Because this is what happens. Exciting to find out more, bridging the gap. And right before this, people were talking about exclusive games coming back to Xbox because Asha's AI said, hear ya. I don't know why they think exclusives are coming back. I was in Tim Dog chat. I have it right here. We'll talk about it. But I was like, what world does exclusives exist in this? What? So let me give you my thoughts on what it is, and then we'll go down the rabbit hole of what happened, the reaction. Because I'll probably talk about all the other craziness going on there. Retro Gaming Guy with the 2. Hit that like button, man. He got us halfway there. I'll be streaming it tomorrow night. These project names, we've been here before, yeah. Project Scarlet. First off, about the marketing. Retro brings it up. Thank you. We've been through this before. Project Scarlet was the Series X. Project Scorpio was the Xbox One X. The One X Scorpio. They did it a year and a half or a year or so before. Now, the reason why Project Scorpio was announced was to combat the PlayStation 4 Pro. that was releasing that year. So they said, we got a more powerful console coming out next year. So they were trying to shake away some of the share of the PS4 Pro. Didn't work. Then they did a huge launch for Project Scorpio. My God, dude's running out of the vans. Dude did a backflip. Yeah, for a mid-gen refresh in front of Phil Spencer. So, yeah, we've been through that video many times before. The launch of Project Scorpio, like, yeah. Yo, was it the 1X launch? Yeah, dude did a full head backflip in front of the guy. They had celebrities there. They had people waiting outside. This was their mid-gen refresh launch, dude. This was Project Scorpio. Major Nelson was there.
Our fans and community. True. We have the greatest fans in the world, and it is because of you that we have gotten here tonight, and you have helped us deliver the Xbox One S. This is a console you helped us build, so thank you.
That's right.
He meant the 1X, actually, not the 1S.
Incredible. We've come to the city that never sleeps, and we're ready.
Console launches, and this is the most exciting one to date, literally.
It was a console launch. This is a mid-gen refresh, grinders. Mid-gen refresh. Did Sony do this with the PS5 Pro?
So that looked like a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Did they do this with the PS5 Pro? I missed the memo.
Away, like, how are you feeling?
We feel pretty good. I love console launches. Like, I've been playing console games since I was
343. No,
2600, and I've lived through an awful lot of console launches, and this is the most exciting one to date, literally.
And like you're just saying, you know, Halo has been at every single console launch in Xbox history.
Read the cue cards. Read the cue cards.
We weren't quite there on 360. We were a year after, but yeah.
Sorry, Frank, and you're not going to be there for that. I'm sorry to ruin and talk about the future, but guess what, Frank? You're not going to be there for the Series X either. Oh man, sorry to bring a bearer of bad news.
I was there in body and spirit.
Let's see, they're outside.
All right, we are here on the world famous 5th Avenue in
They're
New York
outside
City,
now.
One of the
mid-gen refresh.
Microsoft stores.
Turn on the light.
This very excited crowd waiting to get inside tonight at midnight to take home the most powerful console.
Oh, baby, you ready?
Now, the first fan arrived here about 18 hours
We have
ago,
to go back to the past.
Receipts,
CVS.
And we've been here all day with some of our biggest fans.
Dude slept in a box
through the rain
for 2
and shine
days.
to meet some of the legends of Xbox that are here today to celebrate this launch of Xbox One X. But that's not all. That is not it. The 405th arrived and is ready to fight. They were hanging out here with the fans and trying to get some more recruits for their cause.
Final Fantasy 15 directorの田畑です。
They got here we go, all the people here. Look, they're playing. The Tim Dog's in there. Who next to Phil? Tim, get back on the grindhouse. I got evidence you wouldn't sit next to Phil.
Another once in a lifetime.
Tim Dog was there.
Fans that we brought
Phil
from the line outside on 5th Avenue. Phil, oh my gosh, you ready for this whole thing?
I think I'm getting.
Told you, Phil Spencer never leaves.
First person, I'm seeing.
No, I'm switching that out.
Phil Spencer never leaves.
All right. Ooh, all right.
He's always there. How did that man not get an exit interview?
Yeah,
there we go.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get rubbed in. Look at him. Look at him. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. It's just my sense of speed's a little more. Nobody's gonna ever want to play with me online again. You can punt me.
He's a gamer. One of us. One of us. One of us. Asha, you gonna do this, Asha? One of us. One of us. One of us.
Oh, there he goes.
Phil's one of us. There he is. He plays games.
I have way too many hours in Forza.
Phil Spencer was everywhere, dude. He was the salesman that wouldn't go away. And Phil Spencer left Xbox with a whimper. This man was everywhere with his jackets, playing games. One of us. One of us.
Oh, man, you do not want
Dude, taking pictures. Yo, Phil Spencer was everywhere. And we have, they put him in a Phil Ness bunker.
You're my #1 customer.
Dude, Phil Spencer was taking pictures, kissing babies, hugging grandmas. But he couldn't get a goodbye. He couldn't get a goodbye, man. This dude was everywhere. Look, one of us. One of everywhere. Everywhere. PR man. Dude, take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture. Hold the baby. Hold the baby. Kiss the grandma. Kiss the grandma.
Oh, there he goes.
But Phil Spencer couldn't even get a goodbye. Not even a goodbye photo.
I have way too many hours in Forza.
They had him in a ring, everybody laughing at him. Yep. One of us. One of us.
Want to run up against Phil, do you?
A bit of trash talk in there as well. Unbelievable. All right, thanks very much,
What a
Phil
man.
Spencer. Now, you know me and Phil are both massive Forza fans, and the Forza...
There's the Forza team. They're gone too. That's not Jason Ronald, is it?
We're gonna go upstairs.
That's not Jason Ronald.
And so to be able to
Oh, he's gone. Ferguson's gone. He's gone. No, but everybody be gone.
The post that you see now. Now, speaking of...
Asha, this is coming back to console.
Tech Tips is taking you under the hood at Monolith Productions, makers of the critically...
Monolith?
Thanks, Ricari.
Oh, where's the Cuphead girl?
Cuphead producer and artist Maya Moldenauer. Now,
What happened to the Cuphead lady?
September, and it's been a huge hit. What's next for you and the team, Maya?
Oh my, we've been really busy, just trying to get organized, take a deep breath.
Studio MDHR. What have they been doing? Phil, what did you do to them? Black Desert. Oh, dude, this is wait. Let's get to the. Oh, Bethesda.
And you know, we're not done.
Oh man, Pete Hines. You know what's coming your way? Oh man, Pete Hines was at the launch, dude. Pete Hines, they're gonna buy your ass. Get out of there, Pete. Run, Pete. Get out of there. Phil's eyeing you up right now, man. He's gonna buy your ass. He goes, how much are those pants? How much is that jacket? I'm gonna own you. Pete, get out of there. Phil's gonna buy you in a couple of years. Get out of there, Pete.
Hines from Bethesda. How you doing, Pete?
No, get out of there.
We're really good.
Pete, run.
Playing Wolfenstein.
Booty's coming. He's running. He's running. Run. They're gonna buy you and own you. They're gonna tell you to make exclusive games when you don't want to make them on shit-ass console. Pete, run. Get out of there.
Put this thing away. This is not worth it.
Get out of there.
Yes, I would like to have a refund.
Phil's eyeing you up right now, dude. He's like, I'm gonna buy his ass. He's gonna own you. Phil is going to own you. Pete, get out of there. He's gonna chase you away and tell you that you gotta make Redfall and shit and Starfield. Yo, I wish I could go back in time and tell him I need a Monty McFly. Where's Monty McFly in the chat? We gotta go back. No, Booty wasn't even here, dude. Booty is the ass that nobody sees. That's why he's an ass. They put pants on him, you don't see him. The moon is never out with Booty. He's never around. Where's Booty? Booty wasn't here.
Game, so why don't you tell us about some of the titles that are going to be enhanced?
Oh, Pete Hines, they're getting you, dude.
Well, as Larry and I were discussing before we came on, we just put up this wonderful article on BethesdaNet. So if you'd like to know everything,
Dude, they ruined Bethesda too. Pete Hines loved himself some Bethesda.
There's a lovely article that tells you about all the things we're doing, but obviously Wolfenstein just came out. That patch is already up, featuring Xbox One X support, The Evil Within 2, Death of the Outsider, which is the standalone DLC.
Exactly, Davis. The Pete Hines, our multi-platform strategy changed when they bought us. Microsoft bought us. Pete, you got to get out of there. But anyway, let's get to the part that we need to see. Oh, there's the guy from, oh my God, they love this guy, the freaking PUBG guy. Oh my God, they were riding his ass all year with this thing. This was their launch title, man. They rode this guy's ass, the PUBG guy. Oh my God, that year they loved his ass. Oh my God, here we go. Get ready. This is the mid-gen launch, grinders. I just got to show you how, this is research for Asha AI. We got Project Helix, but we got to go back in time to Project Scorpio, the first project that was ever announced, because Asha needs to know what it is to come back to Xbox. Asha, you need to spend some money, because look at this production. Look at this, Asha. Asha. Yo, Asha. Whoa, Asha. Oh, you got the money for this? Satya, you behind this? You got celebrities.
More and more realistic.
You got Captain America, Megan Fox, Asha. Oh, what did Megan Fox say? She said something. She played something. What did Megan Fox have to say about Xbox? I need to hear this. Hold on, I forgot what she said. What did Megan Fox say?
This is a big party that's happening right now for Xbox.
It's just becoming more and more realistic.
It's like watching, a James Cameron movie. It's insane.
It's like watching a James Cameron movie. I mean, she saw Craig. I don't know yet. Maybe we didn't see Craig yet. Asha. Look, they got Xbox beds.
I am gifting.
They got The Rock.
Xbox One X, Dwayne Johnson, aka Dwana Claus.
They got Lucky's tail. Yo, the kids. Usher the children. Usher the children. Where's the Lucky Tail outfit? Who's going to be dressing up in the Lucky? There's Booty. We found Booty. They dressed him up in the Lucky Tails. They go, Booty, put your ass in there. He goes, I don't want to. It's like, Booty Gump, you're going to be wearing the Lucky Tail mascot for the children. Usher, look. Look at the balloons. Usher, where's our mascot? Where's our mascot? Where is Lucky's Tails? Lucky's Tails out there hugging the kids. Look at Lucky's Tails. Where the children? Booty, get out of that costume. Booty, put on the Lucky Tail costume. I don't want to. Mama said I don't want to wear Lucky Tail. No, you got to wear Lucky Tail. Booty, put it on. But I don't want to. Booty! Nobody knows what you do here. You put on. There's Booty. We found him. There he is. Booty wearing the costume. He goes, hello, children. Mama said I could be nice to children. Hello, children. Booty, go. Get in here. I don't know about games, but I could be a good Lucky Tail. We found Booty. That's what they did with him. He wasn't at the event because they had him dressed up in the friggin' costume. Dude, bootleg Conker Bear Fur Day. Dude, when I saw this thing, I was like, holy shit, they're bringing back Conker. I'm like, wait, that's not Conker. It's friggin' Lucky Tails. It's friggin' Lucky's Tails. I'm like, who? The VR game that now you put on the Xbox One X, most powerful console in the world? Booty, get out of that costume. Get out of the costume. I don't want to. Stop it. Get out. The children, Usher. Where's our mascot? Are you dressing up in there or you can put Booty back in the suit? Dude, Aaron Greenberg with Snoop Dogg. Dude, Usher. Dude, this is for a mid-gen refresh. We got Aaron Greenberg with Snoop Dogg.
Yes, I would like to have a refund.
No shit.
I hope this is not true.
Usher, this is the budget, man. Satya said he's all in, long, hard in gaming, he said. Pause. Satya said he's long and hard in gaming. Dude, there's Aaron Greenberg saying everybody with Snoop Dogg. Usher, don't listen to the people on the internet. I'm giving you the Xbox care package. I'm showing you what back to Xbox means, dude. A mid-gen refresh, they pulled out Snoop Dogg. And they put Booty in a Lucky Tail costume and flew him in a balloon. For a mid-gen refresh. A system that nobody bought. Because it didn't have any games. It was just up-res of old shit. A mid-gen refresh. Oh, man. The children, Usher. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they got Little John. Yeah. Booty in the costume. Look at this. Yeah. What?
Get my hands on my own Xbox One X.
What? What? Yeah. What? What did he just say? What? What? Yeah. Wait, what did he just say? I didn't hear it. What? Yeah.
Get my hands on my
What?
own Xbox One X.
What? Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm just texting everyone I know, telling them I have an Xbox One X. It's not a big deal.
We're here in the heart of London, and we've got all your favorite gamers coming in here to play the Xbox One X.
I was a little intimidated coming in because it's like
they got Batista.
It looks insane.
Batista. Okay. Sign to my Xbox. Okay. Oh shit, yo, who that guy? Usher, yo, Usher, you may be watching this freaking channel, Usher. Look at this. Look at these people. Look at the dude. This is the guy. They hired him to work at the studios. They said, holy shit, your Booty hired this man on the spot. They said, dude, yo, we need that shit in the hallways. I think it's the same guy that did Cartwheel Call. We found him. This was his job interview. He goes, what? Like, can you make games? Booty's like, can you make games? And it's like, I could do this. He goes, you're hired at Booty Studios. Yeah, Booty Studios. They hired him. Look at this dude. Dude said, yo, This man did a full ass split, nuts wide,
I can go directly to Black Nuts.
with his Xbox One X, Mr. Gymnast.
I have an exciting life now. Breakfast to go. You're gonna love my nuts.
Yo.
Watch this. You can do everything.
I need somebody to get me the PlayStation and Nintendo versions of this guy. I need to know. First off, that PlayStation 5 box was huge as shit. You'll freaking need a chiropractor after you did this shit, if you did that with a PS5. We found Cartwheel Carl's job interview. There he is. This guy over here on the right goes, what the hell's going on over here? This dude did a full ass, I don't even know what this is called. This is a single arm handstand bootleg split. I don't even know what this is called. Breakdance Brett. This man went like, yo. This guy, yo, this is impressive, I have to say. No wonder he was hired on the spot. Cartwheel Carl. He's like, that is what I want in my Xbox studios. They said, well, you're hired. This is some wild ass shit. Whoa, was that Yoshida? No, that was Yoshida. Who's that guy? New emoji.
Xbox One X. Tonight, we're passing the new Xbox One X onto the next generation.
Mid-gen refresh.
Right, I've staked out my spot here at the front, and we
hit that like button,
the
grinders.
team to arrive and
This is wait, this guy.
First Xbox One X. Now they're arriving in a Ford F-150 Raptor that has been specifically tricked out for the Xbox One.
Listen, grinders. If you watched this before, forgive me. But this man slept outside for like 2 days, and he was about to get interviewed. His wife or girlfriend looks thrilled that she's there. This man is about to have his moment of truth. He waited outside. They got the microphone, the lights ready. They are about to make this man a star. Now watch what they do to this poor guy. If you've seen this before, no spoilers, please.
Xbox One X launch event. Now, Yochendu, Alicia, like, you guys have been here for a while. When did you get here last night?
Oh my God, I got here like 5 p.m. yesterday. It was crazy.
And that's wild. And not to cut you off, it's literally here right now. So let's get up here. Let's get up here. We're gonna sneak out.
Get the fuck out! Get out of the way, dude. Greenberg. Get out of the car. It's funny every time I watch it. It's so funny every time I watch it. It's so funny. It's like Greenberg's getting out of the car. They're like, I love it. No, I gotta watch that again. I don't give a shit. I'm watching that again. That should make me laugh. That should make me laugh, dude. They're like, he's like, I've been here for 2 days. He's like, boom, bitch, out of the way. Aaron Greenberg's getting out of the car. It's like, I'm fucking crying. I'm fucking crying. I'm sorry. This is my show. I watch this shit. I will watch this shit again. I don't give a shit. I'm watching this shit again. I don't know what this does with Helix, but this was a mid-gen refresh. I gotta see this shit again. This fucking guy. That's great, LOL. Get out of the way. What the fuck did they do with this guy?
Right, I've staked out my spot here at the front, and we are waiting for the team to arrive and deliver the very first Xbox One X. Now they're arriving in a Ford F-150 Raptor that's been specifically tricked out for the Xbox One X launch event. Now, Yochendu, Alicia, like, you guys have been here for a while. When did you get here last night?
Oh my God, I got here like 5 p.m. yesterday. It was crazy.
And that's wild. And not to cut you off, it's literally here right now. So let's get up here. Let's get up here.
Get out of the way, bitch. Yo.
See if we can talk to Aaron Greenberg.
He's like, I got here at 5 fucking a.m. this morning. Yo, that's great. Oh, fucking that Reaper's getting out of the car with the mid-gen refresh. Oh, Aaron Greenberg. Yo, wait for the cartwheel. It's a monster, remember? It's a monster.
Our first guest is making their way to the front desk. They're going to pick up their Xbox One X here in New York. You can see the stream of fans and folks are starting to come in here. Phil Spencer himself is here.
What? What?
Spencer!
Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer!
But Phil didn't get a goodbye. I told you, man, you wouldn't catch this shit live because, oh, dude, oh my god. What did Major Nelson say? He said, Phil Spencer is here. Dude, Phil Spencer didn't get a goodbye. He didn't get a goodbye. Wait, oh, yeah, Major Nelson goes, Phil Spencer is here. Mid-gen refresh. Asha, you gonna do this for Project Helix? What are you gonna?
They are going to pick up their Xbox One X here in New York. You can see the stream of fans and folks are starting to come in here. Phil Spencer himself is here to present the very first person.
There he is!
With their, you can see a little bit.
Yo!
A lot of love going around in here.
There's a lot of love going around there, dude. There he is. There he is. He loves himself.
No, you like to look at yourself on television, you sick son of a bitch. So look at this. No, you like to look at yourself on television, you sick son of a bitch. So look at this.
They left the whole company with a whimper. A whimper. He was there.
Just excited to get their hands on.
Wait for the guy to do the cartwheel, the flip.
Here, this day has been. We've been waiting for this day for a long time, haven't we, Graham?
Absolutely. It feels like we've been working on this for like 2 years now. When we're finally here, it's the midnight moment. The world's most powerful console is here, the Xbox One X. This is great, isn't it?
And
so
I gotta
good
tell
to
you,
see
we've
all the
got
fans
hundreds
coming
of
in.
folks in line. They're starting to come in. They're picking up their consoles. Now, I understand we
See?
have a few extra consoles.
See, Phil got to weasel himself in the picture. See, the guy just wanted to take a picture with him and his wife. And Phil Spencer's like, yo, get me in that picture. Because I love myself some TV. Look at Phil trying to lean in. Look at Phil trying to lean in.
Who forgot to pre-order? Graham, how could you do that? We're getting some great moments up here. Now, I know that, as we said earlier in the show, a lot of folks around the world have already
Look at Phil.
received their Xbox.
Phil's like, no, Phil, we don't want you in the picture. Get out of the picture, Phil.
Hit us up on social media.
Phil, get out of the picture.
No, you like to look at yourself on television, you sick son of a bitch. So look at this.
They've got the console. They love it.
Phil, yo, Major Nelson's talking like it's a friggin' Super Bowl right now. Yo, look at Phil Spencer trying to lean. He wants to take a picture with his wife. Phil, get out of there. Third wheel. Dude wants his Xbox and his girl. He don't want you, Phil, leeching in over there, sneaking in the picture. See? And just think, this man, Phil Spencer is here. This man didn't even say goodbye. He didn't even have a post on Xbox Wire. He didn't even have a little goodbye speech. He had nothing. He had whatever he said in that little circle room where they told him at headquarters, and they said, sayonara and take Sarah with you. This guy, he was everywhere. He was the friggin' celebrity. He was the Kim Kardashian of friggin' Xbox. He was everywhere. Xbox to toilet paper, Xbox to hoodie, Xbox to sneakers. I'm here at the new event. I play games. I'm with you. I'm one of you. I hear you. I listen to you. Dude. And they let him go. They're like, bye, Phil, thanks. Pat on the back. Booty's going to be in charge right now. Poor lady getting tortured here. She's Phil Spencer trying to sneak in. Look at Phil. Just watch Phil. Don't look at the guy. Look at Phil Spencer trying to sneak his ass in that picture for the newspaper.
How could you do that? We're getting some great moments up here. Now, I know that, as we said earlier in the show, a lot of folks around the world have
Look at Phil Spencer. Look at Phil Spencer. If that's the picture. Phil, no. Him and his girl.
Received their Xbox.
Uh-oh,
watching the tweets. I've been watching everyone hit us up on social media, say they've got their console. They love it.
Absolutely. No, it's been great. It's one of the best things about the job, particularly what I do, because I work with international markets around the world.
Yep.
So we saw New Zealand light up, but they did a really cool thing where they had the guy who got the first Xbox One console in the world back in 2013. Yeah. He drove around in a Lamborghini and delivered Xbox One X console.
Dude, he had somebody driving around a Lamborghini for buying the first Xbox.
Had 2 Lamborghinis. I think the other one was just full of Xbox One X's. Then we moved to Australia. Now they actually had a Xbox One X hotel in Australia.
I need the person with the cartwheel.
Where is he? I need to get the one that guy over here, because let's get him over here. All right. we're gonna get the main guy, or the very first guy in line, because he's got his console. Let's get him over here.
Brilliant.
No games, man. No games came with it. They're Lucky Sales and PUBG.
All right, now I was noticing that this console, you know, you pre-ordered this console and it's great, but I got to tell you, I think we need to find a Scorpio edition for you. Would you like that?
I would love that. Oh my God.
Can we get this man a Scorpio edition? I'm going to take this one off your hands.
I'll take that
and
one.
we're going to go right over here. There you go.
Fine.
This is the Project Scorpio.
And that's the one that kept failing, too, the Scorpio edition, if you remember.
No longer available anywhere in the world, and we held one for you because of all you've done for us. So thank you, man. I'll let you go.
Sir.
All right. You're going to go home and enjoy that, so have fun. All right, well, we've got more. Right?
Yeah.
The show is going to go on, including that vaulting video that
absolutely.
That Brandon.
Dude, they had a whole after show. I wonder where the guy. I missed the guy with the backflip. There was a guy with a backflip.
That's right, yep.
Oh my God, Ronda Rousey! Asha, you gotta get Ronda Rousey was there. Aaron Greenberg and Ronda Rousey. Conan O'Brien was there. Oh.
He's a monster.
Oh, Asha, you got a budget. Yo, Asha, yo. Satya better. This is what he meant when he said he's going long and hard in gaming. Satya came out there, that big dick energy, and said he's going to be long and hard in gaming. Yo, you better get out there. You got to get Conan O'Brien. You got to get all these people, these celebrities all over the place. Sasha. Project Helix better have this kind of launch.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yo, Shaquille O'Neal was there too. Asha. Yo, you ready for Project Helix, baby? You ready? You better get Shaq on the phone. He better be there at launch. Project Helix, Satya long and hard. He ready to go.
To see them together, wasn't it?
He's long on gaming. Look at this. Phil Spencer with Shaquille O'Neal. And Ronda Rousey in there. Yo. Phil Spencer right there. Look at this moment. Phil Spencer, is Phil Spencer, Shaquille O'Neal there? Yo, Asha, you ready? Project Helix, you bringing this energy.
Conan here. I mean, Conan's a huge gamer.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're all great gamers. Gaming is one of those things that just brings everybody
Man.
having them down here being part of the event.
Dude, spare no expense.
They talked to the fans. Yeah. They hung out.
That was incredible. I don't even know why I even watched this again. But dude, Asha, this is education right here. Conan does not age at all. No, he does not.
Well, so that's really great. It's nice to have them.
That was incredible. There was somebody that did a backflip, but I missed the backflip. Digital Foundry. Oh, remember? Yo, Digital Foundry was. Yo, you want to talk about friggin' glazing grinders? Would I tell you when I hit the button? Would I tell you when I hit the button? Ready? When I hit the button? Yo, you want to see friggin' corporate glaze? Yo. Richard Ledbetter, yo, he was doused in glazing of this console. Yo, Ledbetter was friggin'. Yo, he was triple glazed with filling. Yo, Ledbetter, yo, he was off his rocker with this one. Now he wised up. Yo, he loved himself some of this.
Really do set new standards, but as we film this, well, there's not actually a huge amount of actual final Xbox One X software available.
Oh,
what we've seen during...
Wait a second. So you tell me they did that whole big launch and there's not a lot of software available for the Xbox? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Sounds familiar, right? It has the hardware, but our software is still a work in progress.
The preview phase looks promising, and we've already filled you in on each title that we've seen as best as we can. But in terms of those all-important PS4 Pro and PC comparisons based on final software, well, we're going to need to address those on a game-by-game basis. And in this respect, even though we literally have the hardware in hand, I don't really feel that much more informed than I was previously. But this is not to say that I don't have lots of new stuff to tell you about the console and what I think of it. Okay, so when I came back from my trip to Seattle to check out the new console way back at the tail end of March this year, I made the pretty strong comment that Xbox One X, or Project Scorpio as it was known then, was console hardware pushed to the next level, and the emphasis there has to be on hardware, as obviously at that point I hadn't seen much in the way of games. But regardless, having spent...
Exactly, talking all about the hardware. You notice the reason why I do this is because we've doing this again. This is the third time. Talk about the hardware, the specs, but the software is not demonstrating it, and that's what they ran into. And the Pro was actually running games better than the Series X. Dude, we've done this before. We've been through this before. That's why I can't believe that people are falling for this again with Project Helix.
Quite some time now with the final machine. I'm standing by that comment, and in fact, I'm doubling down on it.
Uh-oh.
In terms of hardware design, this really is an excellent piece of kit. Now, with Xbox One S, Microsoft kind of rediscovered its mojo.
Dude, we heard this story before. It doesn't end well. It doesn't end well. And Xbox One X backwards compatibility. Yo, we've been through this before. You listen, we've been through this before. So they're doing it again. Like, we're doing this again. We're doing it again. Yo, and then we had what? The Series X launch. And now that was different because of COVID and stuff. But like, we did Project Scarlet. And then here they are again. You know, here's your Series X launch. What did they say? Project Scarlet.
Suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, fulfill all your wishes.
Oh, there's some games. Oh, there's gameplay? There's gameplay?
And finally, you would dream.
This is what Halo... Is this what Halo's going to look like on the Series X? Is this Halo Infinite?
Where you are now.
Power your dreams. Keep dreaming. There you go. And what did Phil say? Does Phil, you know, Phil loves himself some with Phil loves himself some stage presence, right? Where is it? There it was at an old Game Awards show.
And now, he's the head of Xbox. Please welcome Phil Spencer.
What? Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, stole the show. There he is again. Again, this man was everywhere. Everywhere.
Phil Spencer!
Just remember how he left. Just remember how Microsoft and Xbox let him go. Everywhere. The Kim Kardashian of Xbox. Oh, it's in Hellsdale. Oh, man, that's sad.
For 18 years and 3 generations, we've designed Xbox consoles to power your dreams. We see a future where you're instantly absorbed in your games, where worlds are even more lifelike, immersive, responsive, and surprising, where you are at the center of your gaming experience. Next holiday, Xbox Series X will lead us into the future of console gaming. Our fastest, most powerful Xbox will set a new bar for performance, speed, compatibility. Developers around the globe are already hard at work building games for Xbox Series X. Our 15 Xbox game studios are developing the largest and most creatively diverse lineup of exclusive games in our history.
Humana, what? Humana, who? Humana, what? Did he just say the E word?
Our history.
Did he just say the E word?
And most creatively diverse lineup of exclusive games in our history.
Uh-huh. Wow. Oh, I thought exclusives was antiquated. I thought exclusives didn't. Oh, he led this thing with exclusives, and the thing launched with how much did it launch with, everybody? A big 0. It launched with nothing. Exclusives. It didn't even launch with games. 15 studios, he said. Our 15 studios.
creatively diverse lineup are developing the largest
How many,
and
Phil?
most creative building games for Xbox Series X. Our 15 Xbox game studios are developing the largest and most creatively diverse lineup of exclusive games.
You're my number one customer.
15 studios developing the most exclusive games in our history. It launched with nothing because they showed Craig and Halo Infinite got delayed a whole year. They had the medium from a third-party indie studio, Boogaboo. Retro Gaming Guide to 2, he goes, launch year, where are all the games? Exactly. 15 studios. We're doing this again, right? And here we go again. More about where are the games? It's always about the hardware. It's the carrot. It's always, they just don't get out of their own way. They should be giving us more information of Fable, showing more gameplay, having an inside thing. Nobody's asking for that. Showing what's going on with Forza Motorsport. They just did the Dev Direct. Dude, they should be talking about more and more games. They own goddamn 1 billion studios. What's Activision doing besides Call of Duty? You got them working on Prototype? Or you got something going on? What is all the Bethesda studios working on? What? But no. They showed 4 goddamn games and we still don't know what the hell Fable's up to. And as soon as they get the games out of the way, here they come with the bullshit again. Let's announce a new console. It's like, what? And these people eat it up. These dudes eat it up. Like, oh my God, Asha. What is that again? Asha, what? What? Like you're announcing a new console? Dude, you can't wait to get out of this generation? Like, we didn't even see anything about Gears E-Day that's supposed to launch this year. Oh, wait to showcase in June. Well, who's going to get excited about games coming to the old-ass Series X when you talked about Project Helix already? What do you think this does to your Series X console, which is already down 30 goddamn % every quarter? Why would you do that and announce a project name? It's not like PlayStation was teasing a PlayStation 6 that you needed to jump ahead. What is the purpose of announcing a project name? It made sense with Project Scorpio because announcing a project name allowed you to get ahead of the PS4 Pro, and like we're doing something too. With Project Scarlet, it made sense because PlayStation, remember, wasn't really talking about the PS5. But meanwhile, Microsoft was running Project Scarlet down your throat, talking about teraflops and Phil's DNA baked onto the chip and in your face and stuff. Like all this shit. Because they started their marketing at Project Scarlet and continuing. And now, Project Helix? The Steam machine is being delayed, Josh. Like they really think this is like they got to get out before the Steam machine. They have a console that plays games under your TV right now. Like they're already there. They already beat Steam to the TV. They're there. Maybe if they made some friggin' games that people want to play on the Series X, they wouldn't have to worry about the Steam machine. They already are. They're in the living room already. Steam hasn't even gotten there yet. So what does a Project Helix do? It makes people not buy a Steam machine whenever that comes out. Like they didn't announce no project names for their hardware, their ROG Ally and all that other stuff. They weren't worried about the Steam Deck. But now they're going to start a whole campaign of Project Helix and what it does and what it can do. And guess what happens to the Xbox console and the games that release on the Xbox console? They always get ahead of themselves. They always get ahead of themselves. And I know I went down memory lane, but it's so eerie going back and watching the different launches and all the lies that we do. That's what I do. I go back and go watch because at that time, people were so glazed that if I said the stuff that I'm saying now, which I was saying back then, I was like, dude, we've been through this before. Where are the games? What are the launch lineups? Where's the games taking advantage of all this hardware people doing backclicks over and waiting overnight for? Oh, they're coming. Phil says they're coming. They never came. And when they did come, they weren't ready. And they didn't do anything. And we're doing it again? Xbox still can't get out of their own way of making quality games that people want, selling Ninja Gaiden like it's a banger. Phil flew to Japan 1 billion times for Ninja Gaiden 4, came out to farts. Really? That's what I mean, Wild Wolf. I can't believe how quickly they forget. I can't believe it. That's why I do this, to remind you, like, yo, stop it. Get him in here. That's right. Oh, yeah, it's your time. Get in here. But I like, no, they want to hear you. 200 people. They got to hear you. But get. Tell them, Huggy. Huggy, get over here. Tell them. You do all these freaking podcasts, you could do this.
Stop. Enough.
Thank you. Go back outside. Thank you. Thank you, Huggy. Oh, you want to say it again? Okay.
Stop. Enough.
All right, good. Do you believe in this? You excited?
Stop. Enough.
Is that all you say? All right, get it. Go back outside. We're done with you. But how many times are you going to be duped? How many times? And now why? Because it's a different face? It's Asha? Dude, Asha had no clout. Asha just reading the playbook right now. Her concierge in gaming, the person who's going to lead her into the gaming promised land, is none other than Booty Gump. I like my Asha. There he is, Booty Gump. Booty Gump is your gaming concierge of Xbox. He's going to escort Asha into the gaming world. Because she has no clue. Asha doesn't know. She will never know. She don't want to know. Just like she's like, well, why would I announce this? You don't think you could just talk to, like, first off, why wouldn't you just talk about this to GDC and just talk, like, you are marketing this to the public in a tweet when this will be talked about at GDC? Why don't you talk to the developers first and get their buy-in and their participation before you go out and publicly announce this to the world as a because this is marketing. You didn't even talk to the devs first to see if they even think this is, like, this is what I mean. They're always tripping over themselves. Go to GDC, talk to the devs behind the scenes, get it out there, and then maybe after GDC, you could then post, oh, we spoke about this with our devs. Instead, Dopey does it the week before, gets everybody all hyped up, believing this stuff. The devs are getting their way to GDC to even hear what the hell the bullshit's about. And the developers are going to be like, yeah, whatever. This is stupid shit. I don't want to do this. Xbox is not selling. So let's talk about what I think it is. Because I'll go if I hit the thing. Let's talk about this. Because tell me if this makes sense. So, what I think this is, and I said this actually on Friday, before Sneakers came out and said what he did say. Right? I said this on Friday, so I'm not even going to say what Sneakers was saying, but Sneakers said it's going to be Xbox emulation because this would happen. Your typical Glazes ran with the Microsoft thing because this is what they do. This is what they do, right? The typical Glazers come out here. Where is it? Tom Warren, yeah. Tom Warren and Jeff Keighley come out, and Jeff Keighley's like, oh, it's a Windows-based machine that plays your Xbox games. And they're like, no, Asha called it a console. Well, what do you think this thing is? Asha called it a console. A Windows is a, what do you think this is? So Tom Warren, who last year was pushing this Xbox, this is an Xbox, the ROG Ally. It's like, Tom, it's a PC with a Windows overlay. I showed you that stuff. But nope, he was still continuing. Oh, no, this is an Xbox. And then his first review was, this is not an Xbox. It's a Windows PC. It's not ready. He even did this review. I showed it. But now here it comes. It's a console. What do you mean? Listen, I'm going to tell you what this is, and I'm not no insider. I'm not a dev. It's going to be a Windows PC with the Xbox full screen experience taking over in the beginning, and they will be able to play your Xbox games. Now, here comes the caveats. Will it be all your Xbox console games? The one, and you got to be specific because people all of a sudden act dumb. It's like, will it be all your console games? Maybe it's going to be like backwards compatibility. And I said that on Friday as I was playing wrestling. I said it's going to be backwards compatibility. So think about it like backwards compatibility program. Will it be all of them? Probably not. Will all publishers allow their games to be emulated or brought over to this Windows Xbox emulation thing? I don't know. But remember how backwards compatibility is. Certain games, they stopped it because the publishers, when no more publishers were allowing it, or they couldn't find who published it. Why would you go through emulation? Why? Why would you go through all this stuff? And then this just dropped today because this is their new title that they have. Another thing people are reading into. Build for what's next, and notice the W is a Windows W. Because that's what Sarah Bond said. Everybody thinks Sarah Bond, boo-hoo, the bad girl, left away. She said Windows will be the place for gaming. That's why Windows is the best place to play. She didn't say Xbox. So, Tom Warren again, Xbox is asking game devs to build for what's next, Windows. Windows. Sarah Bond said it. I don't know why people threw her out because she was the one that said it and everybody seemed fine with it. And they seemed fine with it again. The future of Xbox is Windows. And that's why when I went on to the podcast and things like that, when everybody's talking about exclusives, it's like, dude, if it was about exclusives, if it was about bringing Xbox back, who was asking for PC? Who said, oh yeah, Xbox needs to come back for PC? Who? An Xbox console player who wants Xbox exclusives. Why do they want PC? Who wants a PC? Who wants Windows? A lot of people bought Xbox because they didn't want to buy a Windows machine, because they didn't want to deal with Windows. So now you're basically taking them and bringing them over to Windows in a Trojan horse-like style. They are trying to make Windows the platform for gaming and that Windows Store, which they said they've been trying to fix since 2017. Yes, that Windows Store needs to be fixed. Dude, it never got fixed. It's still garbage. It was so bad they had to pull out the Xbox games out of it and put it in an Xbox app, but it's still the Windows Store. How many times you click on it, it doesn't download. Takes forever to download. Slow as hell. Now, they may have an environment on there that basically kind of shuns away the Windows PC, but it's still, you're going to find out it's still running full-blown Windows behind it. They could put a lipstick on a pig, but it's going to be full-blown Windows. Because why would they build Project Helix and make it have and be an Xbox console / PC? Like apparently, so it's going to be emulation. And the reason why is because of Game Pass. The reason why is because Xbox needs to bring over their Xbox faithful from the console to this new world. And the only way they're going to do it is like your library goes with you. That's why they've been pumping Play Anywhere. Because Play Anywhere is the purpose, is to bring people over with their libraries. That's what they're going to do. They're not going to bring them over with their games. They're not going to bring them over with exclusives because there is no exclusives. They're going to say your library goes with you. Go back in time. What was the point of the 1X? Play your old games better. What was the point of the Series X? Play your old games even better than that. And now what's the purpose of Project Helix? Your Xbox games come with you to PC. They keep dragging people along with their old ass games without showing new engaging games that are exclusive that will bring people to buy the hardware. And they're losing people through attrition every single time because they are done. And now you have a Game Pass. Now people had Game Pass then a reasonable price. Now Game Pass is so overpriced at $30 an hour. At $30 that hours on Xbox things, they want it gone. They want Game Pass eradicated. They want back to form exclusive buy my games. And know what's crazy, Mr. Tennis, is that they're gonna promote Project Helix for the next year and so, and then give it some weird ass name like Xbox Blend or some shit like that, or Xbox Mix. This is, but meanwhile, it's Project Helix. Everybody be talking about for the next year and a half, and it'll be Xbox Mix. We renamed it. Shout out to Ron M with the 5 VIPs, taking them to the balcony. That's right. He's taking them all to the balcony. Shout out to the VIPs. Who'd he bring? Let me see who he brought. Thank you so much, Ron M. I really appreciate it, man. Let me add it to the grinders.
Sir, do we get the win this time?
Yeah, the VIPs in the house. Welcome, VIP. Took him to the balcony. Use those new emojis.
Welcome to all VIP.
177. Who'd he get? Orichi Flame, Mega 6. Chris Neef, Cali Rex, Old Timer, man, yeah, day one. Anomaly Chasing. Welcome. Welcome. I know, Xbox Helix is not too bad of a name. Actually, the logo is not too bad either. I like the logo. I think it's pretty clever. The little animation, stuff like that. But, unfortunately, what's next? And look at we're back to all this smorgasbord of devices. You got a TV, a laptop, a phone, a console, and a handheld. We're back to this stuff again. But this is now what everybody is going. He thinks they should just call it Xbox PC. And then Jeff Keighley is like, what? Because they went after Jeff Keighley about this whole thing on the Asha's thing. Because Jeff Keighley announced, watch this. And this is where it just gets messy. They even community noted him. Because Jeff Keighley says Xbox has announced Project Helix is the code name for the next generation PC-based Xbox hardware device. And then they added context. The CEO said it's the next gen Xbox console. Great start to the morning with the team. Our next generation console. He called it a PC-based Xbox hardware device. And then here they come. Tom Warren. There he comes. Where is it? Where'd he go? There he comes. Glazed.
The Xbox Glaze.
Here they come. It sounds right.
Discord to spread PlayStation FUD.
Nope, there he comes. Tom Warren. PC-based Xbox hardware? I think you mean Xbox console. This is The Verge. Are you acting dumb? Are you dumb? Are you acting dumb again? Like purposefully? This is an Xbox. Like you're supposed to be media. All right? You know this is a Windows device, Tom. You know this. So stop acting dumb like this is the same console of the Series X. So when I speak about it, I got to say like the Series X. Because dopies are running around the internet going, it's a console. You know what, bitch? Call it whatever you want. It's not the Xbox Series X. There you go, journalist. Is it the Xbox Series X? No. Does it have Windows on it? Yeah. Full-blown Windows? Yeah. Does the Xbox console want to run on a kernel of Windows? Yeah. But it's not a PC. You can't sideload shit to it. It is a closed platform. This is an open platform. You can't have open-close. You can have what? A closed platform, an open platform? And I don't even know the business part of it. Of how would you sell a console where it's supposed to be subsidized for you to buy stuff from their store exclusively, where they make their money back on the services? You're going to sell that, but then have access to, you could buy this thing and just buy games from Steam and buy games from Epic Store and not even touch anything with the letters XBOX. You don't even need to touch it. What kind of business plan is that? Who's subsidizing who? Why would you want to introduce other storefronts? Is it that the Xbox console players are sitting there going, I wish I could play on Steam? Is that what they've been asked? Is that what you've been hearing the fans ask for? You know what's so funny is that we're going to bring it back console war style. PlayStation, with that news on Jason Schreier, was a gut punch. And again, every time they look for W's, all they get are L's. They only wanted Steam to be part of the next Xbox so that Mr. Tom Warren could go, look, it plays Spider-Man. And that's all they wanted Steam for. They don't give a shit about the Funani games. They don't give a shit about Steam, the Steam games. They don't care about any of that shit. They only wanted Steam so they could find the 12 degrees of Phil Ness, the Xbox reach around, rusty trombone, that they could find that if I sideload this and load this and load this, I could play a PlayStation game on an Xbox device so that then I could go nanny nanny boo boo, we got your games, so I don't feel bad that we're making games natively for the PlayStation. That is all it is. And you want to talk console wars? That's fucking exactly what it is, and it's pathetic because it has nothing to do with great games. Nothing to do with great games. It has to do with some nanny nanny boo boo reach arounds. And I don't know who goes into their bathroom excited about that, but it's friggin' pathetic. Because that's not what you want. Well, there's going to be a way. Tom Warren's been doing it for the last decade. I showed his video where he's like, I've got my laptop and I'm streaming it to an Xbox app from my computer, so I'm technically playing PlayStation streamed from my PC on my Xbox. So PlayStation's on Xbox. It's like, dude, you idiot. And then he was the first one with the ROG Ally. Look, I could launch on the Xbox full screen experience Spider-Man. PlayStation is here. Dude, you blew your load too early. And the PlayStation news was the rug pulled right from underneath them. Yeah, we're done with putting that shit over there on PC. You want to jerk around with Steam and putting it on our TVs? Well, guess what? We're taking our games and we're going home. And that's why everybody's in a kerfuffle about Xbox needs exclusives, because they know that now Sony said, no, oh man, you had Paris day one PC's coming, the launch is coming. Yeah, they just went back the other way and took the ball and ran home, and now they want Xbox to do the same thing. But they wanted some way. That's the only reason why they wanted Steam. And they're like, remember last year? Sony's going to block it. Sony isn't going to block it. Sony's not going to block it. Look, I could play Spider-Man. Sony just said, you're not getting our new shit. And that's it. Do you think they're stupid? Do you think they're going to cannibalize their business? They put even more pressure on Xbox to deliver great games. And then here you go. Do you consider Steam? He just keeps going down the rabbit hole. Do you consider Steam a Steam machine a console? Tom Warren goes, Valve calls it a PC, probably because it's designed to run PC games and not console versions. I'd imagine Microsoft is calling next-gen Xbox a console because it's designed to run Xbox console games as well as PC games. No, dope. The reason why they're calling it a console is to finagle the console owners now to think that this is the next step, and it's a completely Trojan horse. It is not the console. They just did it last year. You all grinds my gears, hit the grind my gears icon. New members. They just did this to you last year. They told you this ROG Ally was the Xbox console. And all it did was played PC games. So their messaging is all messed up. We don't even know what this is. But stop leading into the marketing of it's a console. Instead, just be like, we'll see. We need to learn more. What is the capabilities of this machine? Because if it could just play Xbox games, then why does it even need to be a PC? Why does she need to say PC games? Have Xbox console owners been secretly buying games from Steam and they've been begging to play PC games? No, all they wanted was the PlayStation games on their Xbox. That's all they wanted. That's all they wanted. So stop feeding into it and being more open-minded, considering they just duped you last year, made you look like a clown. You said, this is an Xbox, and then all of a sudden the thing came out and you go, this is not an Xbox. You're doing it again. This is a console. This is a console. Call it whatever you want, but it's an open platform PC. Now, he says it right here. What is an Xbox console game? Your definition that it's a different than a UWP game. Obviously, lots we need to learn about the plans here and excited to hear more. See, Jeff Keighley leaves it open. He's like, dude, we don't know what this is. It's better to classify it as a device right now because she calls it a console, but a console could just be anything under a TV. Is it going to be a real console model? And if it is, who's making games for it? Are you going to make games for the Xbox partition, the Xbox experience on a console when you got Steam and Epic Store accessible on the same device? You want to talk about exclusives and redundancy. You're going to have a developer develop 3 different versions of a game for your Xbox Helix? Oh, well, we need the Xbox Store version, we need the Xbox console version, and then we need the Steam version and the Epic Store version. Hell, they have a console sitting on right now underneath the TV that's not selling for shit, and devs are entirely skipping it and not making it a priority. You're telling me devs are going to be like, oh, on that Project Helix that's under your TV, I'm going to have to make 2 different versions of my game so it runs in one environment and not another environment. Talk about games for everyone. Dude, that is confusing as hell. That's triple work for a developer. Why would I need to make a Windows Store version, a Steam version? Hell, look at Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk came out in Game Pass. They gave them the Xbox version. They gave them the cloud version, but not the PC version. You want to know why? Because they said, we're not making a Windows Store version, so you can't give it away for free on PC. And dudes were pissed. They're like, well, why is Cyberpunk not on PC? Well, we're not giving you Steam because Windows doesn't work with Steam. It has to work with the Windows Store. That's where we give away a game for free. But we're not making a Windows Store version, a UWP, which Microsoft abandoned because nobody was using it. And now we're bringing it back again. How many times? Buy one, like how many times have we heard this before? Like, they act like this is new. Like, I would not want to go to GDC and just hear the same shit again. Like, and then what happens is that this goes on, and then look at this. And now when they just went to GDC, right? Well, that's why Jeff Keighley did the eyes. Because look, Xbox's game developed for what's next? Windows, Tom Warren. And somebody said it should be called a W box. Tom Warren says it should be called an Xbox PC. And Jeff Keighley was like, bitch! He's like, that's what I was saying. It was a PC-based Xbox. Tom Warren, I think Tom Warren's in the Lululand. Last week, he was defending it, going, it's a console. What do you mean it's a PC device? And today, 3 hours ago, he's calling it an Xbox PC because now Windows is the important thing with the big W. Not for Win, but for Windows. And Jeff Keighley's sitting there going, bitch, you were up my ass last week all about that this is a console that plays PC games. Stop. Get the... That's right. You heard it. Yeah, it's a doubleheader tonight. Pause. Get over here. Huggy, did I tell you again? You talk on 20 goddamn podcasts and don't say shit. You're saying stuff on here.
Stop. Enough.
There you go. That's my melon. There, get out of here. You're done. I think he's... Yo, I'm telling you, it's the glaze, dude. He got friggin' Ashaness in his eyes. I don't know what the hell's going on, dude. I don't know what's going on. But they're Looney Tunes. Here's Looney Tune headquarters right here. I found it. This is where it starts. 72,000 members, grinders. This is it. We found it. He should apologize to Jeff. Like, I'm not no Jeff defender. Smuggling grapes could kiss my ass. I don't give a shit about Jeff Keighley. But all I'm saying is that the dude, they went after him. They double teamed his ass. Pause. They went on him and they fucking were like, oh no, it's a console, it's a console, it's a console. Asha said it. I'm like, Asha's an AI. But grinders, this is it. We found the Ark of Xbox Land. It's scary in here. I don't know if I want to click on it because we got things to cover, but it is scary. This is a scary place to be. This is where it starts. This is it. Because I clicked on this one day and it's like the dark web. It's scary. It's scary. I have to say, it's very scary. You don't believe what goes on in there. And he's the owner of it. And it's a scary place. Maybe we'll do it in Grindhouse after hours, but this is the source of it. Scariness. Strap in. But I just think it's so wrong as a quote-unquote, what was that? Why are you spreading the marketing as a quote-unquote journalist? Him and Bootleg Jez, they do the same, like, why? You're not correcting misinformation. We don't know. And considering how many times Microsoft has done this and duped and changed shit on you guys, like, you're not wise to it? You're not wise to be like, yo, let's proceed with caution. We don't know Asha. We don't know what's going on. It is weird that she's been there for 2 weeks and now announcing a brand new console. Shit's a little weird right now. They got Satya dressed up like a Christmas tree, talking, and all of a sudden he's with Xbox. That was news today. You know, that was news today. But it got people just like triple glazed. Hit that like button, Grinders. Share it out. There's the Grindhouse. Next gen, here we go again. Who's this for, right? Nobody even said that, Elvin Funk. That's usually the first words that come out of everybody's mouth. Who's this for? Is this what Xbox console fans want? We just went through this last year. The Asus ROG Ally. It was not powerful enough for the PC dudes, and it was not what console people wanted. Who's this for? Who's been asking for this? And they don't want it because it doesn't have PlayStation games. Like, the PlayStation games are going to slow down. They're not there. And nobody's asking, well, Microsoft, why are you including Steam and Epic Store? Like, what goes on with your store? Like, what about your ecosystem? How do you honor my purchases and achievements and cross saves and all the quick play and all this other stuff? Like, if you're gonna do all that, if you want a world where it's just the Series X more powerful, then why are we including PC? What is the reasoning for the inclusion of Windows on this device, a full open-end system? Why? It's not a new place to play. It's the same device. It's the same device under your TV. Why would you give me two different ways to play? And one not controller-friendly and the other is. That's right, 16-bit Kev, man. Gonna get burned like for the 8th time. I don't understand it. Proceed with caution. I don't understand how they just go full glazed on them. The hell's going on there? I don't understand what they're doing. Wait a second. This was news. Where is he? Wait, we're going to go Satya in this. We're not done with him. Watch this. There he is.
No exclusive games.
Hear you.
Asha, no blank check and no exclusive games.
Hear you.
And that was the other thing, too, is that they said he had a blank check. Dude, I was in that chat where they were saying that they had a blank check. There was no blank check. Tom Warren did confirm that no blank check was said. Like, they're losing money so much.
Asha, no blank check and no exclusive games.
Hear you.
I like the PlayStation balloons. They've been hyping up PlayStation games, man, like crazy. But then, yeah, we're going to go down the rabbit hole. You got even this. Here comes Cobra again. Yo, we're going to play, here comes Cobra. Project Helix, dashboard, look, dashboard blades concept. Wonderful, Cobra. I like it, right? It's wonderful. I love it. Now I got to ask you, why does it need to be a PC? And does this look anything like the Xbox app that they've been fixing? Like, this is wonderful. This is wonderful, but like, why does this need to be a PC? What is the purpose? Does Microsoft have exclusive games on the Windows Store that they're keeping away from the console? Right? No. The Windows ecosystem on there's a well, like grinders like we need to do this again. Do I need to show you what Xbox console players are missing? I think we need to show you what Xbox console players are missing. Are we going to do this again? I guess we got to hit the like button. We're going to do this again. What are Xbox players missing by not having access to the Windows Store PC? What are they missing, grinders? Here it is. What are they missing? Oh, yeah, here they are. Look at the best-selling games. Roblox, Minecraft, Raid Shadow Legends, Club Vegas Slots, Candy Crush, Gambino 2.5 Slots, Candy Crush, Fortnite, Seeker's Notes, Hidden Objects, Hidden Objects. What are we doing here? A friggin' iPad game, Hidden Objects. This is what you're missing out on. You need access. This is what they've been asking for, Xbox fans. This is what you're missing out on. This is why they needed to make this a PC. Because wait, look at this fucking banger. Look at this banger. This is what you're missing, Grinder. This is what you can play on the Project Helix. There it is. You found the golden goose. You found it! Game of the year, bitch! There it is! 32 gigs of RAM, they said. Holy shit, here you go! Power your dreams. There's the banger. There you go, Township, bitch. PlayStation, you better suck on that. We got Township. You got nothing on us. We got Township, bitch. My Helix is gonna play Township. And then when I'm done with Township, I'm gonna play this game, Roadside Research. This fucking banger. Get ready, PlayStation. You don't got these games. Project Helix is gonna play all this shit. I'm ready. Yo, Project Helix. These are all your games that you're gonna play. Only $1,200, Josh. There you go, baby. Bangers. Wait, we're not done. You got access to all these incredible games. This is what you've been asking for. Look at this one. You want this one? Cradle of Empires. Match my fucking jewels. Here they are. Match my jewels, bitch.
I have an exciting life now. Breakfast to go. Love my nuts. Watch this.
Project Helix, calling your name? Match my jewels. Yo, I'm not done. PlayStation, you better watch yourself, dude. You gotta lie. This is what Project Helix is gonna play. Get ready. You ever hear this incredible game, Asphalt Legends? Asphalt Legends has been on Google since the Nexus. Incredible racing game. It's installed. Install it, please. It's in Game Pass. But wait, we got more. These are the top selling games on the Windows Store. This is what's coming to Project Helix. You want this next to all your Xbox console games. This is the store. Hold on. We got some more friggin' bangers. Yo. Fuck Wolverine. Look at this. Look at this. Yotei. Look, I don't even have a video. This thing is such a banger. Oh shit, if you're happy with Farm Heroes, may I recommend you with Pet Rescue Saga. Oh shit, Pet Rescue Saga. Here's Cooking Diary. More slots. More slots. There's Space Marines somewhere in there. What else we got? We got March of Empires, Sniper Fury. These are the top selling games. These are the top best selling games on your Windows Store. This is why Asha's bringing you Xbox and PC. This is it. This is what Project Helix has access to. Get ready. Get ready for your Xbox library to be sitting right next to goddamn Dragon Mania Legends. Yo, these look like all touchscreen games. Who's touching their screens? These are for tablets? They got 1 billion slots. There's Fallout in between Jackpot Madness, Roger that, Governor of Poker 3. What is all this shit? There's Halo. Look, next to Fishing Planet and Sheriff Mahjong. Can't wait. That you're gonna talk about AI slop. You're gonna have gaming slop. Oh, here's Starfield. What a banger. Oh shit, Starfield. You couldn't beat out Mergius Kingdom. It looks like the same game. Yo, this shit looks like the same game made 30,000 times. How did Starfield not beat out Mergius Kingdom? This game is selling better than Starfield. This game with Santa Claus on a carousel is outselling Starfield. I look like the 20 games I just checked. But this is what PC dudes have been, this is what you've been asking for. Project Helix plays your PC game. This is the Windows Store on PC. Here's some games. Pet Rescuers, Call of Duty, Black Ops 2. This is the store. Can't wait to have this on my next console. Those weren't in free. Top paid games. They're the top paid games. Let's see. Those are the top selling games. Here's your top paid games. This looks like your console, right? Ah, nice. Even though Bloom's TD6 is in there, I guess. What is this? Why is this game here? I don't know what these frigging, some of these games, man, they look like they throw them in there. But this is your store. So why PC? Why? Why does Helix need to do PC? There's tons of slot games. I don't even know what it is. So explain to me. That was the Xbox store, Windows store. Why doesn't it be a PC, Corbel? If it's about Xbox and it's about the games, and they're going to make an environment like this, then why does it need PC? Why? I told you why, because it's illegal. If it's an open platform, they got to include all storefronts. They got to. But they're going to use emulation. And you know what? We're going to take a break, and I'm going to cool our tongues here, because I'm going to show you when I spoke to some of the Xbox fans. And then here you go, see? This is what happens when you have a critique or doubt. If I just showed you of the times that Microsoft has put doubt in everybody's mind with doing this again. This is what they do. They try to make you feel bad. Oh, well, I don't understand why you just hate it. It's like, dude, because it's not an Xbox, dude. It's not an Xbox. It's a bold-faced lie. We're bringing Xbox back to its roots. Oh, here's Xbox and PC. Who? Seamus and them fought tooth and nail to tell Bill Gates it does not have to be Windows. And you have the library of games there. Why do you need Windows on there? Why? For what? Those games? Those games that are on the Windows Store? That's what everybody wants? The farming games? Why? So you can play Warcraft on your TV? Like, is that why you want it? Just hook up a TV to a PC to you could do that right now. You plug a PC into your TV. You're done. And we saw how successful Microsoft has been with software. The Xbox full screen experience is in beta, alpha, second stream, whatever. No, this one. But you spend your whole life in business capping for a plastic box. You don't even play on it. It's because it's lies. They're calling it a console. We don't even know what it does yet. But you all know it's a PC hybrid. Then it's a PC. Hater, talk about the capping, the lying from somebody who gets paid to do this shit. You get paid to cap for them and to lie and say this is not true. You said it's fanboyism, copiism that all these games are coming to PlayStation. Lied right out your ass. You denied it yourself and got a face of egg. Like, really? Like, it's just wrong, dude. You mislead people. Instead of spreading the facts of what it is, don't make people feel bad if they don't like it. And see what I mean? Listen, this is what I'm going to do. Where is it? Do I even have it now? I was in this group. Tim Dog invited me into this group, right? And these are all Xbox fans. There are like 60, 80 people in here. And they want exclusives back. These are the people that need to be heard. These people in this chat. Because they were saying the things that I've been saying and you've been saying, exclusives, man, they're sick of all this bullshit. Play everywhere. And I went in there and I gave them the Grindhouse. I brought it all down to reality and they were speaking exactly the way it's to be.
Right, but the key for them is to never lose you as a customer. You understand? If they say we're going to put,
I also just don't like the PlayStation like UI. Like I don't know why, but you always feel alone on PlayStation.
Not everybody likes PlayStations. It is what it is.
Feel like you're alone at all.
Xbox fans,
but when you're sat there, I don't know why, but it feels a lot more ominous and a bit.
But they
more
asked me the question
when you're on
AGN.
This is my question to you: is how do you think? And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but guys, I'm just telling you right now, the future of what this console is. What does an exclusive look like?
What do you mean?
This is a piece, this is a PC, right? A Helix, the Project Helix is a PC with Play Anywhere, your Windows Store, your Steam stores, and all those other stores. What is an exclusive? Is it going to be just to their Windows Store? Is that an exclusive?
So what I think what they're going to do, and I thought about this too. I think that they're just going to I don't know. I think that they're going to just make it a cross-buy, and what they're going to sell you on is they're going to have Steam, they're going to have the storefronts, but they're going to say that, hey, your proposition is that you can get all these games, including PC games that aren't on PlayStation, and that's our sell. That's what I think that they're going for.
So you're saying take it off of PlayStation, but not off of Steam.
Totally screws PlayStation over. I would go full.
But what about Steam though?
Yeah, because this is what I would do. I don't know. I would just
that's
shut it
different
down.
than what I was.
They can't get the win.
No shit. That's the problem. Well, that's the problem. This is what I'm trying to say. And I said this when I was streaming my game, and because it pisses me off. It's like, if Xbox was about exclusives, if it was about an Xbox, then guess what? Project Helix wouldn't even be a Project Helix. It'll be Project Goddamn Xbox. Right. We don't need PC. You don't need PC. We don't need Steam. We don't need Epic Store. We don't need that shit. We need games on the Xbox. And if it was just about Xbox, we would have Series X #2. We wouldn't need your games on Xbox and PC. Who the hell needs PC? I don't want PC. Right. That's the thing. If you want exclusives,
I think
put it on the thing.
I agree, but I think it's not.
We don't need PC. What's the purpose of PC?
Here's the problem.
What is the purpose of it being?
But they are now. So somebody told me this, and this is somebody from a message. This isn't an inside person.
I also just wish they didn't get rid of like the movies and the segment. Like
I mean, the only good thing they had the stupid thing where you used to watch it, and everyone loved it, and they take it away. They took away Snap.
The thing is I don't even understand the purpose of selling a console or a Xbox with PC and offering other storefronts. Like, you could technically buy this thing and just buy it, and then go buy all your stuff from Steam, and you don't even have to touch Xbox Store, Xbox backwards compatibility. You don't have to touch it. I mean, even know what their real purpose is of including PC in this as a sales point.
I don't even know if it's going to have like an Xbox side and a Steam
I don't know. They
side.
might go
Like,
with the
not
Steel
going to.
Helix. Might be
Dude,
this new sign.
they're going to have
It's
it.
not going to. It's not going to because this is
They're going to have the
basically.
Helix sign, I think.
Well, the thing is, my prediction of what this is that this is basically a PC with the Xbox full screen experience, and you'll see your Xbox console games that you've purchased. I have 350 games. I will see them now, and I'll be able to launch them, and it will either do some wrap or emulation where I could at least play my console games. But the heart of this thing, it's a PC with the Xbox front end, because they have done nothing to evolve the Xbox dashboard. They are reinventing the wheel with this Xbox full screen experience. Why would you do that if you have the Xbox console interface that you could just slap right on a PC and call it a day? Why are we trying to start walking with the full
they
screen?
could do it two ways. They could do a dual boot, which I think is a little bit risky.
But Tim, how you get exclusives? Who's gonna make an exclusive for a partition?
Well, what I'm saying is you would have the Xbox OS. It would either you would have it the same way that they do it now, but you would basically you'd have it where it goes to you could I don't know how they're going to do it.
But Tim, if that is the case, then why even include a PC partition if you're just going to give me an Xbox OS? The problem I have.
Well, they're
with
probably
Satya,
they're going to do what they're doing with
I don't trust Satya, Tim. Like, the thing is,
No,
I don't
I
trust Satya. They could
understand.
dress
I
him up
understand.
in a goddamn full ass Xbox getup. Dude, he grabbed that from the Xbox Gear store on his way over.
They
over there.
made him wear
They could dress him up like a Christmas tree.
Right,
I don't care.
I agree, but
that dude,
this is what I think.
He put her in there. He put her over there, and that's his plant. And he needs PC in order to incorporate his AI stuff. That's why PC is part of the next Xbox.
And
I understand, like, they want the console exclusive. They want, and again, after this conversation, they all started going bullshit with Xbox. Like, they basically, a lot of them are like, I'm pissed off at this. I just want to be at Xbox again. Like, I just want to. He wants exclusives back. They all do. But the thing is that how does it work in that future? How? If it was about exclusives and bringing Xbox back to form, why would you be including Steam? That's what I was saying. That's why I said I don't understand this exclusives and the same time they're saying put your games everywhere again, and they're doing this stuff. I'm like, we need to just say, like, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe saying this will do this. Now, this other guy comes in and starts giving me "this is not for us" thing, and that one I had to give him some grind my gears. So that part I wanted to show, because that part the guy was like, I just didn't understand the whole exclusives. I want exclusives. They want exclusives. We all want exclusives. We want them to outbest PlayStation, outbest Nintendo, and all three of them fight for our dollar. That's what I want. That's what they want. But the thing is that's what they don't want. And actually, I said later on, I was like, this is the Xbox fans. You guys are saying this stuff, and they tell you they hear you, but then they just go do the other thing. It's like, it's got to be so frustrating, dude. But this stuff, when you tell me, this grinds my gears. Like, this other guy comes in and tells everybody, like, this is not for us. It's about all of you to PC. Wait a second, because that's what
we're gonna have that selling.
This is what it is, and thanks to Tim letting me on the thing, because I got to grind my gears when I get on there, because I agree with them, but I got to kind of be a reality check in the sense of, like, what's going on here, guys? Like, I'm not going to be bootleg Jez and go, yeah, they're going to do exclusives and mislead people, because, and again, I don't know, but I could tell you that you read the room and read the tea leaves of what they're doing and what they have been done. It's not about Xbox anymore. They're using it as this, exactly what I said. And this is why I didn't want to repeat it, because my throat hurts. But there you go.
Card, your exclusive is now your selling point.
Yes,
because
I
you
agree
can sell,
on that.
hey,
Well,
I can have Star Citizen
That's why I'm playing
6,
this.
Gears of GTA, Gears of War,
Does
and
anybody
Forza.
in here that's an Xbox fan play Star Citizen? So I don't.
Well, kid,
That don't care.
that's
I
a
don't care about
thing,
that.
though. But I'm saying, you.
But that's a PC game. We're
I
Xbox
agree, but
console
that's the
people. We
thing.
don't
That's
play
what I'm
that.
saying is
So
that
what does it matter?
they could say that
We
they
just
have more exclusives. That otherwise, I agree 100%. It's either you can have a selling card. Now, you might not agree that that selling card is something that you or I would like. Now, you can throw me out of the thing because I don't even game. So I don't even game right now. So the way I look at it
I gotta get Tim
is
back
just
on here. We
from
gotta talk.
how can we sell this to a consumer? And the way I can sell something like that is, hey, you can get more exclusives than
Yeah,
Sony. You're the
that's I
top
agree
exclusive.
totally.
You can get
This so what they're you know how Tim, that's how they're gonna sell everybody. They're gonna take the Xbox, your library, and they're gonna say your library works on Helix, and that is gonna be the carrot to move all of you to PC because that's where they want you. They want you off the Xbox Series consoles. They want you
See,
their
Jeremy, give me
PC
100.
front end so that they could collect their data and use their Copilot stuff. And they're going to use your library of Xbox games as the carrot to move everybody over. And then they're going to abandon the shit out of you because they are going to focus on PC stuff. And I think that's what GDC is about, is that they're trying to make developers make for the Windows Store because that's their future, the friggin' PC Windows Store.
the problem with the
It's
Windows
horrible.
Store is that, or the
I just
I
showed you the
agree,
Windows
but the
Store.
problem with the Windows game, like to me, I wouldn't even make the fucking PC. I would just say your games are on Steam. I would align with
Skip it.
Steam.
I
And I
agree.
remember talking about the
Yeah.
hour about this, but like the problem with what you're saying too is I kind of agree. The freaking Windows game, a lot of people don't like it. Like, let's be honest.
Nope.
A lot of
That
people
store's
don't.
horrible.
Everyone
See? No
says
Why
100.
why couldn't they just have like an Xbox like section and they've got their exclusives on there, but like
So you hear they don't want the PC. And they continue to go on. They don't want it. That's what I'm saying. Who's this for? Like this Project Helix, the Xbox console players, the base that they're trying to glaze and say we're back and all this other stuff. They don't want a PC thing. They don't. They just want an Xbox section. Leave me alone. Give me my games at a bit. And you think they're gonna build this console for? Who's gonna build a game for Project Helix baked into the chip natively when they didn't even do it for the Series X, but they're going to do it now because it's a partition of a store of a full screen. It's a part of a console now. It's a whole ass console right now, dude, and nobody's developing for it. You're telling me Project Helix is going to get developers to develop for part of a console? Is that what GDC is about? Hey, developers, you're not developing for our whole goddamn Series X. But guess what? What if we took the Xbox console and put it in part of a console? Now will you make a game for it? Who's doing that? You don't make it for the full console. You're going to do it for a partition, for a part of a console? And then what? Make the Steam version, and then another. They'll say, go buy the Steam version. That's what Tim's saying. Go buy the Steam version. I'm not gonna make it for a special thing. Yeah, that guy wants another store. But this guy, with this part, I wanted you to hear here because we've heard this so many times before, Grinders.
I mean, you hate it, Grind. I kind of like.
I don't see the need. If Xbox was back to form, like just look at Asha, right? We're gonna bring Xbox back to it, and the next thing is Project Helix. It's like, well, who said Xbox wants to be a PC? Xbox, you want to bring Xbox back? You bring it back to what it was, the 360.
Well,
You bring it back to the Xbox, not Xbox PC.
They'd have to cancel. They'd have to cancel the Helix, or they have to announce that in the future. That
But that's her console. And I'm just gonna tell you guys, when she's talking about console, she's talking about this thing because her future is the Xbox PC thing. She's not she wasn't even there. She don't even know about what Xbox is.
Right. Well, I can tell you one thing that was odd, and then I'm going to go to All X. I'm going to kick because I think he's the counter argument. When you put Helix in the day of, it did not go to that DNA signal. But now when you go to Helix, it goes to the DNA. So what I think that happened there is that Xbox said they want to go to that symbol. And I think that they're going to change the Xbox symbol. I think that they're going to
I
do
think that's the symbol. You're right. I think because this was the first time, Tim, when they announced Project Scorpio, Project Scarlet. This is the first time they announced a project name and had a logo with it. Because I don't think Scarlet or Scorpio
I
had
don't really
logos.
like the logo, but I'm going to
Yeah.
go with all above. You are the counter argument. I mean, I'm kind of in the middle.
Oh, this guy had reverb.
How many years? You're only getting 200 million of them.
Oh yeah, he's low though.
It's the symbol. You're right. It's the symbol.
On their platform.
He was so this guy was against exclusives, but he's talking about it in the thing that we've heard a lot.
Revenue is Fortnite and free to play.
That doesn't stop Wolverine from coming out.
Oh yeah, I was
the Xbox PC.
I was on somewhere. My gears were in.
We are not the full spectrum of gaming right now. We too old, so we stick. Sega Genesis, Nintendo days. We need this console, this, that, and the third.
Yeah, and dude, that don't fly with me. This is not for us. We're too old. You know, I don't like that. I don't believe that shit.
One point, all the young kids playing Roblox, Fortnite on fucking PC. All of them.
Yeah,
I have nieces and nephews 10 years old streaming fucking Roblox on a PC. That's the new market. Console hasn't grown in how many years? You're only getting 200 million of them. If it was about console and exclusives, why the fuck Sony fired Sean Layden? You understand? Free to play.
Why? They're still getting exclusives though.
Listen, they getting exclusives, but the #1 games on their platform revenue is Fortnite. And free to play.
That doesn't stop Wolverine from coming out.
I had Wolverine on PC 2 years ago, and I got it on there now. The problem
I don't know what he's talking about. He got Wolverine 2 years ago, dude. I was not going down that way. It was too late.
No growth in traditional consoles. Just in 5 years. Listen,
what is this fucking reverb?
Just in 5 years, right? Cloud gaming surpassed traditional consoles. They have 500 million users.
So you game on the cloud all the time?
No, I game on PC. And on top of
using cloud?
I use the cloud sometimes.
This is what I mean. You're talking about the cloud. And the cloud is that's where it's a future. That's what everybody wants. I'm like, so you play on the cloud? No. Then who were you speaking about? If it's something you use and a feature you like, then sell it to me. But like, oh, that's where it all is. It's like, but do you use it? No. Then who would? Where's this clarity coming from then? Like, excuse me. And wait a second, Grinders. I'm at level 2. I go to level 3.
PC is in when you go and you see these kids now, mobile bigger than both of them. People are playing fucking Call of Duty on a fucking cell phone.
I don't understand why they would do that.
The Apple 20, whenever that come out, might be more powerful than our PS5. The 17 crazy. So when you look at today's market, they're looking at all the people that's growing up, what the younger generation is playing on, and how.
So, but I just want to ask, if they're doing that, then why is all their sales down? Their services are down because they've been focusing on that market for a decade right now with Play Everywhere and do this stuff. It has not yielded any promise to their money with their focus on that mobile market. Phil even said under oath when he was in the CMA thing, saying that nobody wants to play Gears on a cell phone. So he realized that cloud is more of a supplementary thing and not something that he thought by putting games on a phone was going his Xbox games on a phone was going to bring in a new market. It never did. So they had to pivot again. So Microsoft's been focusing on that market for the last decade, that this future of gaming, the kids on an Apple Watch and shit like that. They haven't attracted them because the games, that's what needs to attract them, and not where they play, but what they play. And that's not what they've been doing. So like this market that it's not for us, they haven't reached it either. So they're between a rock and a hard place. They haven't been successful either way. But meanwhile, everybody else gets exclusive. Nintendo's cooking with exclusives. Nobody says anything there. Sony's like, yeah, here's Wolverine,
No.
here's Soros, here's Intergalactic. Why is Xbox can't do the same thing?
Oh, I'm trying to invite you again. I don't know what the hell happened, but we're getting major reverb. Now, I'm trying to request.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, this whole, like, it's not for us. They see, like, yeah, that's where gaming is. It's like they've been focusing on that market for the last decade. They still can't make anything in sales and in services or anything. They missed that boat, too. So... But yeah, it goes on, you know, but that was it. I was just listening to him because in all of them they kept saying, but I couldn't find the part where I asked, like, you know, they say they're listening, but they're not doing anything. But it was good talking to, like, you know, some people come in, they're still like, this is not for us, but like, don't do that. The whole like Helix thing, but don't come in and, you know, it's not for us and this is not for them. And dude, no. It is for us. We're paying the money. We invested. You invested in the hardware. You bought all this stuff. It's about you. All right? Because I invested in this thing. Like, I wouldn't go buy a kitty toy and go, well, what about me? That's what that makes it sound like. Like, I bought a friggin' Paw Patrol. No, I didn't buy Paw Patrol. I bought a $700 goddamn console. Don't tell me that it's not for me. Like, you know? Oh, it's about little Timmy's and friends on Fortnite and streaming over the internet and streaming and shit like that. Then why the hell is there a $700 console sitting on the store Best Buy collecting dust right now? Take it away! Why? Makes no sense. Why would I buy such a thing that's so expensive and tell me it's for the kids? That makes no sense. I bought this $700 device, but it's not for me. It's for the little Timmy playing on an iPhone in the corner. Whoa? Oh, what? Then take this shit off the shelf. We don't need it. It's for me. Because it wouldn't be there if it wasn't for me. It is. It's all for us. Little Timmy's not looking at Asha AI and telling her, look at the people sign. Dude. The people that were on, yo, Asha doesn't know. Asha, not for us. Asha, AI. Asha. Where Asha, baby? Get over here, Asha, baby. Asha. Look at this. There she go. Look, she tweeted out, Grinders. Look, she tweeted out the OG Xbox where it all began. Oh, Jesus, dude. Yo. She is worse than Phil Grinders. This is brand new from Asha AI. Yo, she is worse. She is playing them like putty in her hand. Dude, she is playing them like putty in their hand. Exactly, Ruben. When's the last time we saw a grown man streaming Fortnite? I don't know, you could probably find them. Look at this. The OG, yo, she is pulling on heartstrings, dude. She is leading them to the non-promised land, dude. She is leading them to the non-promised land. She's slick, exactly, Nassim. Yo, she is slick, dude. Yo, you got to watch out, man. She's Satya's bosom buddy, man. She's a slickster. They're going to fall into this shit, man. Dude, I'm telling you, whoever's listening, if you are an Xbox fan, don't fall into this parasocial horse shit. She is running you amok right now. She hasn't proved herself. She hasn't even spoken to you to address what she's going to do. Even Phil Ness Spencer stood there and did a fake interview with Major Nelson, at least talking about what he wanted to do with Xbox. She's hiding behind her fake Twitter, doing this shit, dude. She is, yo, where is she? Ashanada, get the hell in there. Yo, she is where it all began, dude. Yeah. You know what? Did I hit my members yet? Did I even hit my members yet? I wonder if I should just reply to her, go, it wasn't a PC. Oh, shit, Ashanada, are you ready? I don't want to get blocked by Ashanada, but I would love to reply to this and just go, the OG Xbox where it all began, it wasn't a PC. Check yourself, Ashanada. It was doing everything to not be a PC. It was the parts of DirectX to not be a PC. So tell me,
you're my number one
that's
customer.
where it all began. It's not a PC. It wasn't a PC. Yo, she is. I'm telling you, dude, you're in trouble. Retro Gaming got the 5. He goes, yo, celebrate Phil leaving. We need a whole video with the best clips of Phil. Yeah, I need to. I got to do the best Phil Ness ones. But yo, anyway, it wasn't a PC. Exactly, Asha. Well, did anybody reply? Let me see. Did anybody say that to her? I mean, maybe the Grindhouse have to say something. Hit that goal, maybe. Look at this. Yo, they are not good news. Can't wait to see what. Yo, and that's the other thing is Project Helix can even have a physical disk drive. So yeah, that's a GDC. So get ready for the Glaze. I think I said it last week that they're going to go in there, get their marching orders because we're already seeing it. Look, they're already going. They're not game developers. Paris is going. He's going to GDC. Tom Moore, John, the guy from Day One. I thought they were Day One. He's there. Or Xbox Era. He's there showing the tour of the booth. There's the big W for Windows, not Win.
Doesn't open till Wednesday.
Doesn't open till Wednesday. Oop, you got there a little early. There it is. Empowering developers for 25 years. There you go. Empowering developers for 25 years. Doesn't open until Wednesday. Dude, you can see everything right from there. But like, again, you're a developer. Yo, I wonder if half these people wouldn't even go to GDC if Xbox wasn't there. You know? Oh, yeah, get ready. We're going to have some fun GDC content. With Dusty been doing? Dusty!
To play. They need compelling video games to play wherever you play in the Xbox ecosystem, even if that's on PlayStation 5. But if Sony's going to play that game, why shouldn't Xbox? They need compelling video games to play wherever you play in the Xbox ecosystem, even if that's on PlayStation 5. But if Sony's going to play that game, why shouldn't Xbox? They need compelling video games to play wherever you play in the Xbox ecosystem, even if that's on PlayStation 5. But if Sony's going to play that game, why shouldn't Xbox?
We found the ball,
Time to make the cookies.
I told you, they got hurt when PlayStation said, when the rumor, it's not even PlayStation said, the rumor came out that they are pulling away and going back to exclusives. And now we went from PlayStation's doing everything Xbox is doing to like PlayStation's like, nah, we're taking that shit back. And now he's like, well, why can't Xbox do the same thing? It's because they never could. They don't have the money. Satya is celebrating PlayStation like it's nobody's business at the sales of his games over there. They need the money. They spent too much money when you guys celebrated them spending $80 billion on stupid Activision to make Call of Duty the worst it's ever been. Now you're upset that Sony's taking their games and saying, yeah, well, we're not putting them on PC, so you can't do the Xbox reach around. That's why it's hurting them. That's why this, believe me, if Sony didn't say, if this Jason Schreier thing didn't come out, the whole message now would have been like, we're going to play all your PlayStation games forever and we got all your games. But because that Jason Schreier article came out, this whole PC Xbox thing now is lost its luster. It's done. Like, it's lost its luster now because now it's like they can't flex the PlayStation games. They don't want Steam. They don't want it. It was a flex to do it. But now that PlayStation's like, yeah, we see the writing on the wall. We're not going to do that now. Again, it's a rumor, but still, like, crazy. But they keep fooling them. They keep falling for this. It's like, exclusives? What? Like, let's talk about the people that are still there. Because I saw this whole thing. Move over Xbox. This is an Xbox. Now they're like, yay, this is an Xbox is gone because Evil Sarah is gone. But they forget the person who's in charge, who hates games, is Satya. And Sasha doesn't know. And they got the right ass. They got the king's ass next to them, booty. Move over. This is an Xbox. Build for what's next. Tell fans the future of Xbox starts now. New signs at GDC. Oh, man, they're cooking now. They're cooking now. Xbox is there. You know what? It made me think, Grinders. Hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're new, if you're loving the content, because this is you. We don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to tell you something. I didn't know I was going to do the retro of Xbox, but it was fun. But guess what? I was like, you know, that's this year's tagline. What was last year's? Do you know what last year's was? Anybody in the chat? You know what last year's was? What was last year's?
You're my #1 customer.
What was last year's? Future of Xbox starts now. I wonder what last year's was. There's such a dynamic change. Got to be something so powerful now that Xbox is back. What was last year's? You know what last year's was? Don't worry, I'll show you. Let's give you some thinking music. I'm going to show you. Get ready, because Sati also said he wanted to do this. Wanted to compete, too. Get ready. What was last year's? Ooh, ooh. It should be We Suck All the Time, actually, Denton. There you go. Xbox last year was developed for Xbox Anywhere. Reach players everywhere. Xbox at GDC 2025. The next era of gaming anywhere. Now, it's build for what's next. And what's interesting is that in the booth tour, what does it say? Wait, no, not the booth tour. Where's the other thing? Where's the other one? Yeah. Dude, this dude's waiting for games right here. Look at this. The future starts now. Let's see, last year's. Discover the next era of gaming everywhere. Dude's waiting for games right here. The future of Xbox starts now. Build for Xbox. Connect to any platform. Reach millions of players. Does that say exclusive anyway? This dude's waiting. This guy's waiting right here. He goes, exclusives? Somebody told me I come here for exclusives. He's standing there. Does that sound like anything changed? Build for Xbox, connect to any platform, reach millions of players. But wait. The Xbox? What are you talking about? What do you mean reach any? Is this the? And anyway, look at the logo here. Like, why is everybody acting dumb? It's not like it's filled of consoles. There's a PC, there's a phone, there's a Xbox that nobody's buying. Take it away, and an Asus ROG Ally that everybody got duped on. Where's the messaging that they're bringing it back to console? Because I don't see it in this picture. I don't know why people are getting hyped over it. I see three goddamn things that don't belong here. What doesn't belong, Grinders? The phone, the ROG Ally, that's not an odd device, and that PC keyboard. That's what it is. The lower right-hand corner. That should be on all four corners right there. It's the same shit. Same shit, different day, different people. But they go, wait a second. Grindhouse, you're wrong. Gaming Legend, I'll get to your super chat. I'll get to the super chat. But wait, I got to make this point. But Grinder, you're wrong. Satya spoke. Oh, shit. You mean him? Yes. Satya said something. So you're wrong. This is a new era. Satya spoke. And I was like, well, wait a second. Uh-oh. This guy's still waiting for games. Hold on, dude. You're still waiting. He's like, I heard about exclusives. But wait a second. Uh-oh. We got to go to Windows Phone Central. Soon to be Steam Central. Hold on. Wait a second. Satya says he's long and hard on gaming. Holy shit.
Breakfast to go. You're going to love my nuts. Watch this.
I never knew Satya had a potty mouth. I never knew it. I understand how you say he's long and hard on gaming. Gee, pause, Satya. Pause. He's not stuttering anymore.
Exclusives are leaving Xbox has. In-place crosswords Woody now has. chapter SS running on the studios just to give the PlayStation.
Get in here, Huggy.
Stop. Enough.
No, we're still going. He's long hard on gaming. In a new discussion, man, Satya, I don't know what's on your mind, but that's nasty. Satya spoke to Xbox staff. Wait a second. He's still... where are all these little... Uh-oh, there he is. Asha Shamanada described gaming as the core identity of Microsoft and reaffirming it. So this is what Satya said. Oh, there he is. Look, they dressed him up. They got him all nice. He's reading the cue cards. Like, Satya, look over here, please. Look over here, Satya. No, not over there. Look over here. Say it again. You're long. No, take out the word hard. Long on gaming, which I don't even know what the hell that goddamn means. But it's everybody's running around with it like it means something. He basically said he's long on gaming. I'm like, long on hard? Long on hard. No, long on gaming. I guess so. Don't make it hard, but it's long on gaming. Dude, I don't know what kind of language that is. I guess he ran out of words. Maybe he misread the cue cards, but I don't know what the hell long. I don't even know if that's even English. I'm long on gaming. Long on what? Long and hard? I don't know. Hard on gaming, long in thought. I don't know. But it's definitely he had a kerfuffle reading the cue cards. Because I don't even know if that's friggin' English. You're the top executive of a $4 trillion company and you say you're long on gaming. Long on who? You mean you're playing the long game? Or you're long gaming? Or you... I don't know. Hard on gaming? I don't know. It makes no sense, but everybody quoting it. But he's wearing a sweatshirt, dude. Xbox lost. I found probably Phil dropped it. Phil, I heard, this is rumors, but I heard that Phil ripped off his sweater and threw it on the floor, and then that's what Satya picked up when he got to sit over there. He goes, I need something to wear. Dress me. And they said, there you go, Satya. We'll begin Xbox thing because you're going over to Xbox building. He goes, where's that? It's over there, Satya. It's right near you park your car. Oh, I don't go to that building. Yeah, that's the Xbox building. You go, yeah, you got to go in there today. Oh, shit, I got to go in there? Yeah. Put on this. Get dressed. You got to go over to the Xbox building. He goes, I thought we knocked it down. It's like, no, there's still people inside. Like, Satya, you see that building? He's like, what? I thought we took it down last year. I needed space for the parking lot. No, that's the Xbox building. It's not down. There were still people there. What? There's still people over there. We're making Nintendo? No, Nintendo headquarters is down the street, Satya. Satya, let me hear about what your gaming take is. Hold on. I got to hear what you got to say. What is your gaming take, Satya, on all these things? And he goes, well, I thought we took down that building. I need it for my parking lot. It's like, what? I thought we knocked it down. I thought we made space for my friggin' my Escalade. No, there's still people there. There's still people. Asha's sitting there going, yo, whatever this guy says, smile, look good, promotion, yeah. Dude, this is the fakest shit I've ever seen. First off, before we get into what he said long and hard on gaming, let me tell you something. They nuded Phil Spencer. They kicked Sarah Bond to the curb. They nuded Phil. They didn't even say, they didn't even let him say anything on Xbox Wire. And then Sarah, they said, take her with you. That's what he said. Take her with you. Take it away. Phil, you and Sarah. There you go. We're taking this building down. He's like, there's people inside. Hardware sales drop. They kept the ass. The great ass has been there. Booty Gump. Booty Gump is there. He's still there. The guy falls upward and everybody knows it. That's who they're leading them now. The place is in disarray. Asha doesn't know what gaming is. She's Asha AI. Nothing. These people in this building that Satya might have taken down, they are disarray. They are kerfuffle. They are all over the place. So Satya has to go over there and look like he gives a shit. Because he needs to keep the employee morale high in this time of transition. Like, people, we're grown-ass adults. We've been through business. We know what the hell's going on. You fire the bosses of the thing and the heir to the boss. You go, oh shit, I'm next. This building's coming down. Here come the bulldozers. Satya's like, back it up. I'll get down. I need space for my parking lot. I need a park over here. But Satya, the people. So Satya has to go over there and give his blessing and do his I'm long and hard on gaming. That wasn't for us. That wasn't for the people at GDC. That was to keep the Xbox morale at the studios, because there are people that work there at that Xbox building that Satya doesn't visit very often, because obviously he doesn't visit very often because the son of a bitch went there one day and they took pictures like it was the friggin' Pope showing up. Like, I don't understand it. It's like, Satya has been to Xbox, the building. Take a picture. Asha, sit there, take a picture. He's wearing an Xbox shirt. Dude, the amount of energy and hype for this shows you that this man doesn't go there often. He showed up like the friggin' Pope John Paul. They're like, holy, Satya's coming in the building. Jesus, he thought he knocked it down. The fact that they're making a big deal about this shows that this man never showed up at this friggin' place. So, grinders, I went to the streets. And why not? I went to the streets and I go like this. You know what? Let's do a little research on Stutter and Satya. Because I'm not going to let this shit fly. And we go over here. And here goes Stutter and Satya. There he is. Ready? Look, see? Let's go Grindhouse style. Xbox, it's hit the like button. Please, hit the like button. Hit the hype button. Because we're hyped. Hit the hype button. You're getting the whole shebang. I told you it was going to be an epic show. I'll timestamp it. Don't worry about it. But not too specific. Watch the show. Hit the like button. Hit the hype button. Xbox is the best. Xbox, look at this man. This guy quoting bullshit. He says Xbox is at its best. Xbox at its best lifts the entire company. And he's long on gaming. Dude, that quote is just misread wrong. He stuttered. He must have stuttered. He must have pulled a Satya stuttering. He must have said, well, I'm hard and long on gaming. Oh, shit, Satya. He had a stutter. He had something. Because I don't understand what the hell that means from an intelligent man. He's long on gaming. Yo, what gaming you playing? They're long. What the hell's going on here? You're playing with two hands. Power, Satya.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'd have to go back.
I go like this. But Satya has never been leading Microsoft when Xbox was at its best. Oh! The jokes just write themselves.
Go back and look at the...
Satya, you wouldn't even know what Xbox does. You weren't even there. Man. One night only, grinders. Long, hard on gaming. Don John, I don't know. They left out the word hard. He's long on gaming. No, it's long, hard on gaming. Dude, they must have missed that. They said we can't publish that. That's X-rated. Then I wrote that Satya wore an Xbox hoodie from the Lost and Found at the internal meeting and says we're gaming long with Xbox and listens to fans. I said the dude tweets about Copilot every week, but the last time he tweeted about Xbox in the name was in June of 2025. And about the ROG. This is Satya every friggin' day. Copilot, co-work, it's coming. 23 minutes ago. 3 days ago. Healthcare's never moved faster. Copilot. Yo, he can't have us. Hey, look up Satya and Xbox right here. Satya and Xbox. You got to go back now. The latest post was 2025 in June at the showcase, where he didn't even talk about it. He goes, new games, new hardware, and new ways to play. As Xbox turns 25 next year, the future of gaming is just getting started. Good job, Satya. That's how to keep Xbox in the name. Good job, Satya. But everybody's making a big deal that Satya sat there with Ashanita. He's so excited. So I was like, you know what? I want to see what Satya. I want to see the Satya-ness. Look at this. This is dude. Look at Windows Central. The first of all, the ads. It looks like a piece of shit. It looks like a friggin' AOL.com. The way the ads are all over this Windows Central. Rubino is paying extra for ads. This is disgusting. Like this. Who the hell wants to read this shit? It looks like I got pop-ups and viruses being loaded on here on Windows Central. Look at this. Look at this trash. Look at this garbage. Waste of put back Windows Phone Central. They write a little sentence here. I just want to read the article, dude. Yeah, true, dude. Do it on Twitter. It's simple. Just look up, go to Satya, hit search, hit Xbox, and look at latest. That's what came up. In the internal Q&A, Satya sat down with the new CEO. Unlike his usual attire, Satya was wearing an Xbox branded hoodie and described gaming as one of the core identities at Microsoft. Dude, he must be pissed when he sees those financials. He goes, quote, "There are core identities at this company. I don't think Microsoft will exist without these identities continuing to thrive." Well, Xbox hasn't been thriving, so obviously we're in Schitt's Creek. We're a platform company, a developer company, being knowledge worker company, and gaming. These are main identities that Microsoft has always meant and will always will mean. All right. Gaming doesn't seem like it fits in there. Platform company in Windows, a developer company in Windows, a knowledge worker company in Enterprise, and gaming. I like how the three have company behind them, and gaming doesn't have gaming company. Man, they write themselves. There we go again. Gaming is always like, yeah, and gaming. It's out there again. I love we're a platform company, a developer company, being a knowledge worker company, and gaming. What about a gaming company, Satya? What happened to the word company? We don't put gaming company. We don't go that far. Hold on. We're not going to call ourselves a gaming company. Oh, no. You own $80 billion worth of studios. Why the fuck you don't have gaming company? Everybody else got company, but gaming is just, and gaming. Dude, that quote tells you right there what Satya is. He don't consider himself a gaming company. Oh, don't worry, Ellen Funk. We got some more CVS receipts. They're coming. But I love how everybody gets company next to the name except gaming. You're not a gaming company? Oh, okay. All right. We'll just leave it as that. But then here comes the glaze from Windows Central. It's refreshing to see Satya acknowledge the importance of Xbox. Dude, he's in the friggin' Xbox building. What is he going to say? Satya takes his point further. A trickle from excellence to the rest of the company becomes straightforward. I joke with CEO NVIDIA Jensen Huang. If it wasn't for gaming, NVIDIA wouldn't exist. Think about it. Without DirectX, I don't think the entire GPU revolution So are you saying that you created the graphics card, Satya? Good job. And here comes that quote. Where's the hard? I don't know. For me, we're long on gaming. We'll continue to invest and will always do so. What do you mean? You're going to invest? You mean shove Copilot on gaming. And if it doesn't do that, then it is bye-bye. This Asha Sharma has my full trust and a blank check to revive Xbox and trust the fans no matter what cost was not said. And why would they even say that, dude? That is just weird. And then here goes. Are you satisfied with Satya's comments during the intern? Bitch, let's go back and look at Satya. Here's some Satya-ness for you, grinders. I use the AI against him. I love it. Satya has consistently affirmed his support for Xbox. Dude, look at this glazing shit. Here we go. March 2026. We're long on gaming. In March 2026, he said gaming is a core asset. Wow. Same day, same talk. Then here's another one from 2026. Always invest in gaming. 2026. Damn. So 3 of his support of quotes was at the transition of Phil Spencer and Asha in March 2026. 3 of his lifetime quotes about Xbox. Then in 2014, he said, "We're going to win in gaming." Early in his tenure, shortly after becoming CEO, Nadella sent a memo to staff saying, quote, "We're in Xbox because we want to win in gaming, delight customers in gaming, and want to grow that fan base." Oh, man, dude. Yo.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yo. And they ran with that one. He wants to win in gaming. Yeah, well, that's 2014, Sate. How's it going?
Relax. You've been erased.
Then, in 2021, remember the All In? Man, I remember doing a show on that. I don't know what win what, dude. Alvin, I have no clues. Just like I don't know what long and hard on gaming means. Then, in 2021, the famous Satya line. You remember this one. We're all in. We're all in. During a special session with Phil Spencer, Nadella reaffirmed the company's commitment, saying gaming has been key to Microsoft from the earliest of days. That was Satya circa 2021, 5 years ago. Then, in 2021 to 23, Satya said investment in acquisitions. Nadella authorized the acquisitions of Bethesda and Activision, which were highlighted as major commitments in the future of Game Pass. And that's it. That's all she said. That's all he said. So I was like, you know what, grinders, hit that like button. Why don't we take it a step further? Let's watch when they dressed Satya last time. The last time I saw Satya wearing Xbox clothes. Right here. You ready? CVS receipts.
Now, why don't we start by talking about why gaming is such a priority for Microsoft?
Thank you so much, Phil. You know, gaming has been key to Microsoft from our earliest of days, right? Our oldest currently supported software franchise is, in fact, a game, Flight Simulator, which we released 3 years before the first version of Windows even. Gaming is fundamentally aligned and woven into our mission as a company. When you talk about Xbox's mission to bring the joy and community of gaming to everyone on the planet, which I absolutely love, this is precisely what I think of when we think about Microsoft's mission, which is to empower every person, every organization on the planet to achieve more. So as a company, Microsoft's all in on gaming. We believe we can play a leading role in democratizing gaming and defining that future of interactive entertainment, quite frankly, at scale. There are really 3, I think, areas or key areas where we believe we have incredible competitive advantage. First is our leadership in cloud computing. Second, the resources we have to build out the subscription value and with Xbox Game Pass. And third is our overall focus on empowering the creators. And so I'm really excited about the opportunity in gaming.
It was like, what were those 3 things out there?
Opportunity in gaming. Third is our overall focus on empowering resources we have to build out the subscription value and with Xbox Game Pass. And third is our overall focus on empowering the creators. And so I'm really excited about the opportunity.
So then we got Xbox Skip. We have Cloud, that's nothing that nobody wanted. And what was your second one?
Excited about the opportunity in gaming. Overall focus on empowering the creators. And so I'm really
they're skipping you.
With Xbox Game Pass.
Game Pass, they want it gone, and it's now $30. So fail. What was that again? There's 3 of them. And they dressed him up in a Halo Infinite. Worst Halo game ever. He's wearing the hoodie. They dressed him up again. All right. How many times do you need to go to Nintendo and say, Nintendo, I need a message from Nintendo to know if they're in gaming. I need a reassurance. I need some quotes to reaffirm if I'm satisfied with Nintendo's president, if they're in on gaming. Anybody? Do we need that? Do we need that? Do we need these very brief quotes? Never elaborates. Never elaborates. Do we need to go to Herman and PlayStation and ask them if they're in on gaming? Like, are you guys in on gaming? Like, what does gaming mean? Like, is gaming something there? Like, do we need these reaffirmations from Sony and from Nintendo? Do we have these quotes? Like, are they all in on gaming? I don't know. Is Nintendo all in on gaming? I don't know. Somebody go research that. I think we need an answer. Where's Nintendo's all in quote? I think I need PlayStations. Is gaming a core asset to them? Are they long and hard on gaming? I don't know. Why do I feel like they always need to have this reassurance? Like, Satya, say something. Say something, Satya. They're losing faith. Say something. It's fake. He never elaborates. Look at his quotes. Dude, this video is the longest he's ever talked about Xbox. And half of it's him pushing cloud at the end. Dude, this is his thing. Subscription value, Game Pass, cloud computing. How does that help you? There's Satya's face. Do we need a statement? I think we need a statement. Where's all in on PlayStation? Does PlayStation have to say all in? Or do I just play the goddamn game tomorrow? Does Nintendo have to say they're all in on gaming? Do we need these reaffirm? No. Microsoft seems to be that they got to continue to reaffirm this. And you want to know what? I don't think it's for us. I don't think it's for the internet. I don't think it's for the media. I think it's for their employees. Hence why he was at an internal meeting. He didn't speak to the media. He didn't speak to the internet. He spoke at an internal meeting to his Xbox staff that was still in it, was still doing something. Because I don't understand how many times you need to reaffirm that you're all in on gaming, because this signifies that there's doubts that you're done. And look at this. Always invest in gaming, March 2026. Following reports of potential sunsetting of the Xbox brand, he, along with new leadership, emphasized a long-term commitment to the brand, aiming to make Xbox as a publisher and service essential as Office. When did he say that? Did he say that on Bootleg Central? They got so many friggin' ads there. Where did he say that? Yeah. And here they go with the carrots. What do you think of this renewed focus means for Xbox and the wider gaming ecosystem? I'll tell you one word. What do you think all this means? I'm gonna tell you right now. This is what it means right here.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Copilot for gaming, March 2025. Build for what's next. But yeah, like, I just don't get. They're really hanging on to every little quote, every little thing, but they're not realizing why all this talk is going on is because they need to pacify that they just lost Phil and Sarah. And right now, Xbox HQ is like, yeah. They got the Windows team working on bringing the hardware. They need to. And nobody's asking, why does it need to be a PC? Why? There's no reason, like, why does it need to be a PC? Why? But remember, this year They got the 25th anniversary to kind of rest their laurels and keep their kind of Xbox brand going on for their 25th anniversary. But think about how early they announced this stuff. Like, it's crazy. It is. So, like, what does this do to the thing? And look at this little tweet that I found. Phil Spencer, 2014. Yes, exclusives are critical to platform success. Phil Spencer. Yeah, but they're antiquated, I guess. They're critical to not our success. They're critical to a platform success. So then how are they even going to sell another platform? This is what I said. Like, how do they do it? How? What platform? What are they doing? Why is nobody asking the hard questions? And they're taking these softball little general little quotes and they're running with them. They're just going to set up for disappointment. But, you know, the people in that chat and stuff, they really heard, like, it means, hey, Booty, this is your gaming leader right now. There he is. Mama says I should sit here and look at the Xbox. Booty Gump. This is the man that's going to lead Asha to the promised land of gaming. You got Satya and Asha doesn't know. And this is who they kept. Mama always said I should be Xbox. Booty Gump. He will tell her what to do. Like, this is it. The man who destroyed all franchises. Vanity piece. I'm not a smart man. Here at Xbox. I want to. Booty, what's the new game coming for? I don't know. What's the new game for Xbox? I don't know. Booty Gump. Project Booty. But there he is. This man is the one who fell upwards, destroyed all franchises, and he is leading Asha to the promised land. And look at this. Here you go. People think they're going to reach to Satya. I just want to make sure we live up to what they expect from us. I know there's a lot of feedback. Believe me. I'm on Twitter too sometimes. Yeah, tweeting about Copilot. But I really think that's the passion, though. They have. This is the base of folks who just want us to do a fantastic job of really doing what we're meant to do as Team Xbox. Yeah. Yeah, and Stallion's over there, dude. Who is he talking to? When was this? Was this recently? Satya's passion for gaming was revealed in a full Xbox Q&A session and was probably long, based on the conversation I had with Xbox staffers. I don't even know when he said this. It's funny as hell. Oh, here they go. See what I mean? This was the whole thing. See? Dusty Bin. Yo, Dusty Bin, dude. This is what I mean. And he was talking about the blank check. Look, they're pulling up Wikipedia posts to try to prove it's a console. Yo, dude. I don't know when it was from. I just saw it.
This is not an Xbox. These are clouds.
Dude, don't bet on green, Dusty Bin. You'll be back to making cookies. Don't do it. Wait.
Dusty gotta make the cookies and Tom needs his engagement. Where is bootleg jazz? He fighting lower too. Dude has no sources when it's bad news. But only the good Xbox crap he spreads. From Windows Phone Central, Windows Phone Central.
The culprits, dude. The trifecta.
Windows Phone Central.
I don't get it, dude. Yo, yes. Xbox. Dude, the console. I don't get it. Yo. They increased the price of Xbox. He ran out and bought PlayStation. Like, seriously. Explain that logic. They increased the price of Xbox. I'm going to buy a PlayStation. It's like, okay. See, and then they run 20 articles. Dude, the Windows Central, for somebody who got let go of their staff, they got like 2 people there. They write the 5 articles of the same thing. Satya said long on gaming, long and hard, long and hard. Like, all right, I get it. Here's another one. Look at this. This article, bootleg Jez noted Satya described gaming as core. Oh, yeah, okay. Here are the full quotes from Satya. We're long on gaming. Talked about fighting back against doom scrolling with active engagement hobbies like gaming. Repeatedly talked up console hardware. Acknowledged fan feedback and passion for Xbox. Team seems very re-energized. Yo. It's not Phil anymore. That's what I said. He has to go there and patch up shit. And here was the sneakers thing, dude. We're thinking of this next console and console generation. It's not. This is basically a PC that uses the Windows full screen experience we just saw on the ROG to emulate a console experience. The native Xbox SKU that had updated build target that developers were building games for, that's going away, or rather there's no Xbox Helix build target. It's just UWP build. We're just shipping a game for the Windows Store. You still have access to your Xbox library thanks to backwards compatibility emulation, but it's far from having a native Xbox console. Listen, that's exactly what I said. You play your old Xbox game is going to be emulation. But nobody's going to make a game for the emulation. Nobody's going to make a game for the Xbox Series console moving forward. It's just going to be a Windows Store version of the game. That's why they need people to come to the Windows Store. And it's going to be Steam and Epic Store. They're not like... The only, like, who's going to make a game, like, moving forward? You're going to have your games that carry over, right? You'll have your games that carry over where they were in the process of developing, it ships on Series X and things like that. But after that, new games, nobody's developing for the Series X. First off, they're going to drop that shit real quick because it's not selling. There's no legacy hardware for them to keep, like, it's not like a PS4 that's sitting there at 100 and something million that's like, yo, that's a huge install base. Dude, it's 30 dudes. There's like 30 million dudes over there and dudettes. They'll drop them they're already dropping them now. So I don't think it's going to get a lot of backwards support moving forward. They're going to drop that shit like it's a hot potato. They already have. And now that they announced this thing so stupidly early, who's going to buy the project? Who's going to buy a Series X knowing, well, Microsoft just announced their new console. Nobody, now it's really not going to sell. Not only is it high in price, nobody's going to buy it now. It's going to be minus 70% next month. Dopies announced it. You just destroyed anything you could have. And then the year of GTA 2, you stupid clowns. The year of GTA 6, you announce your new console that comes out, and everybody can be wondering if it plays GTA. Why? Why would you announce that this year? It's the stupidest thing ever. Nobody's going to buy your Series X now. It was already nobody. Now it's going to be the son of nobody. It's ridiculous. But who in the future? I'm going to make what? I'm going to make the new game. I'm going to what? Build it for the backwards compatibility ability of the Xbox Helix? I'm just going to make the Windows Store version. I'm not going to make a Series console version. Why? The Series console's done. Yes, they could play their old games. That will bring them over, but nobody's making... and who's going to build... It makes no sense. Exactly, Anonymous Boss. They got a clean house, the Windows. That Windows experience is horrible. That full screen experience ruined it all. Again, they released it in beta. And that thing was not ready for $1,000. And whatever the price is. He says it's a set-top box version of the ROG Ally. It's been engineered by Microsoft, which would be pretty expensive, being made for a very niche audience. Anyone thinking this is meant for mass market target is not paying attention. And there's your problem. If this is not mass market, developers are not going to support it. because they need more. They need more than just a couple of consoles out there. This has nothing to do with new leadership. She's literally walking into a direction that was set a long time ago. Exactly. She's there for 2 weeks and she announced a new console. She just started her account last month to see what this world is about, she said. That's a quote. Used to. I need to find out what this world's about. You think you're at a point right now to announce new hardware? They're just going to let this thing, they're just going to use this thing, not exploding in sales, as a final nail in the coffin to roll up the hardware portion of the business because they want OEMs probably to take over. They know that this forecast for it is, they're under no illusion that this is going to be some sort of 360 moment. That doesn't mean it can't be cool and satisfy their diehards. And that's it. And that's what they're banking on. You could see, even her tweets, the nostalgia. Oh, maybe I should bring back Blades. Yo, don't bring back shit. She's just feeding into nostalgia because her job was like, yo, there's a bunch of diehards. Use it, put their logo behind your name, and they will lead the other followers to the promised land and glaze them into a falsehood that this is really something that they should continue to invest in. No, man. I'm the deglazer. This is they're really using the parasocial shit for real devious ways. I think it's messed up. What is this? There it is. Speaking of parasocial.
Cool.
This is what I mean.
Project Helix console PC hybrid thing. I'm like, cool.
You know, can we get this official? Can we get this officially on record? You know, you're talking about Asha and her tweets and stuff, but how much does it burn you on the inside that she followed me on Twitter and I don't even tweet anymore, and you tried to get her to follow you and she didn't?
I know. I admitted that it bothered me.
You messaged me.
Now we get it publicly though.
Rand,
you know, this is like
he DM'd me after finding out that she followed John, and he was legitimately pissed.
Oh, hey, I mean, the leader of day one, you gotta follow, right?
As I was listening to him talk, like all I could hear in my head was. You're so mad.
I don't hide that it bothered me. I don't hide it. I'm an adult. I don't hide that it bothered me at all.
And I deactivated my account. I'm kidding. She didn't. I can't. You can't follow me.
I flashed my I'm best mates with Phil card. Phil follows me. He follows me even on Threads. And friends on Xbox DM each other in Discord. Come on. How do you not follow Phil's bestie? How?
I don't know.
You don't click the button.
Maybe Phil didn't tell her you were a good follow.
She's a terrible CEO of Xbox compared to Phil. She'll never be as good.
Yo, that's some wild shit, yo. Why would you really think this friggin' account right here gives a shit? Like, who's she following? She's following Cliff Bazinski, like Steven Tatil. Yo, oh, she's following the Paris, of course. Yeah, Lords of Gaming. Oh wait, is that who she's following? Yeah. Lulu Shang. Lulu! Yo, she's following friggin' Lulu. This rumor guy, yo, she got really the whole friggin' star-studded cast of the Glaze. David, she followed King David. She following Phil Spencer. Yo. Do you really think she gives a shit what you gotta say? You really think, dude? She don't care. Just 4 tweets. What's her reply? Did she reply to anybody? Yeah. Yo, that's wild. That's crazy. That is insane. This guy's trying to spread that stuff. Were the words blank check ever mentioned, Frank? No. That's the communication guy. Asha Sharma has my full trust and a blank check to revive Xbox. Was not said. They want, I don't know. It is really friggin' crazy, dude. Even Tom Warren got this thing. He goes from 2016, the original Project Helix. Dude, I remember this. They called according to them, two consoles form a part of Microsoft's strategy, PC and Xbox. Project Helix, according to one source, to converge Xbox and Windows. For a while now, Microsoft has been clear they want two prestige brands to work together, as they announced two exclusives like Halo Wars 2 and Sea of Thieves for Xbox and PC. Developer sources have told us Microsoft's new mandate is to release future games, including flagship Halo, on both platforms. They recently canceled Fable Legends, was one of the playable Windows 10 Xbox ones. This was the first game to implement this strategy. What'd I say? We're in the friggin' Matrix, dude. Phil, you guys over at Xbox, you tried this already. 2016. Yo, they tried it already. Craziness. She don't care. Like, please, dude. Hear you. Yeah, this is when they went after Tom Warren.
What they've said.
And what's that source, Nick?
Nick posted this thing.
Do you really want to know?
Is it the source that always pops up on a specific forum whenever negative Xbox news hits?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
I thought these guys were supposed to be day one.
That same
If you
They
got
bullshit.
Microsoft though, and this is the
you
thing.
put on your feet.
Yes, it is. It is that thing you put on your feet.
A significant other thing that
They're
you put on
roasting
your feet.
Keeley.
I will say he knows a lot of what goes on internally, so I don't think he's a bad source.
Sorry,
There you go.
you think what?
Not a
I
bad
think he knows
source.
a lot of what.
He's a
goes on.
developer, isn't he?
Oh, this is him talking
Isn't he a
about
developer?
sneakers. Dude, this is all. Remember this? I remember this video. I remember this video where they were like, yes, this sneakers guy's bullshit. And Tom Warren's like, he's capping for sneakers.
A lot of what goes on internally, so I don't think he's a bad source.
Sorry,
There you go.
you think what?
Not a
I
bad
think he knows
source.
a lot of what.
He's a
goes on.
developer, isn't he? Isn't he a developer?
I don't know exactly who he is, but
I thought he was
the
an actual game
record's
developer.
hit or miss, but not miss. Like, it's not all miss. There's plenty of hits.
What they've
That was them talking about sneakers. So that's the sneakers leak that I just read. That was Tom Warren talking about sneakers. And it's interesting because, like, you know, sneakers says right here, hey, Keeley, what Keeley's saying wasn't even news. We have been talking about enthusiasts and inside circles for 9 months now. Sneakers says that what Keeley's saying, a PC device, Sneakers says, yeah. Then there you go. And they're trying to get to shut him down. Valve called, and then boom. Then he's saying Sneakers is a real dude.
And what?
Yo, that's why I said it is wild out here. It is crazy, dude. Dusty trying to get blank check. Yo, what? It's the same three, dude. Is Warren? It's the same. It's the same ones. It's just like, you know, so disingenuous. It's like, guys, you glazed everybody last year, and here's the last. I want to show this one. This one video. I want to show this
just
video.
last week.
These are the last receipts.
Might
There'll be
remember,
more.
just last week, I was looking at Asha Sharma's messaging about the return of Xbox and what that meant. And she says, yeah, Xbox is PC, mobile, and cloud, but it starts with console. And she used that same language in the Windows
Hit that
Central
like button,
interview,
grinders.
starting with console. All right, so here's how Xbox was talking almost 7 years ago. Here's the first thing they say.
When we think about the future of gaming,
Oh, no, not this video.
it's not just PC, it's not just console, it's not just mobile. It's really all of the above.
Okay.
The games you want with the people you want on the devices that you want.
And for us, that starts with our next generation console.
Phew. So that's what's so crazy about this. Nothing has changed. When Asha Sharma says Xbox is back, apparently she just meant back to 2019. And what is so confusing about it is that it's not worth going back to. Those were not glory days. Project Scorpio didn't work. Project Scarlet did not work. But what the heck, everyone? Here's Project Helix. Please retweet. So
Yep. It's wild. It is wild. So get ready for the GDC follow-up because it's coming. I'm just shocked about how easily led and how little is being said, but it's blowing up. Like, I don't know if you feel the same way because the last few weeks, I'm like, whoa, where's that all coming from? And it is all just interpretation. It's hoping, they're wishing that she don't destroy this brand. They're very nervous. They don't know what to make out of this shit. But like you're telling me she's bringing console back to form and then she has an Xbox console PC. And what? Now we got people fighting over what a console is and what a PC is. Dude, you know damn well what it is. So stop. Huggy, one more time for the fans. Get him in there.
Oh no!
Nah.
We suck
I messaged you. Huggy went home. He's not here. Again. But yeah. And who knows? And she's behind AI, and they're really, that's another thing where like what she's gonna do. But dude, I'd say the list of stuff, it is actually crazy. Like we could spend a whole another 3 hours going through Twitter and just watching the chaos that's ensuing from just little lines, long and hard on gaming. You know what I mean? Like Satya's quotes, like it's just every little bit. Like in GDC, they're all heading out there. I was like, wait, anybody could go to GDC? Believe me, they're not going out there to get Sony updates. They're going out there because Xbox put a booth up. And that's why everybody's so nervous. Somebody wrote the hand-me-outs, the this, the that, the exclusive interviews, or the face-to-face, and you're going to see it all. Get ready. GDC, they're going to get glazed up. They're going out there to get dosed up. And they're going to come back and go, oh, man. This thing is, I said this last week, this thing is going to be like, nobody's going to touch this. This is going to have all the games. It's going to work. It's going to bring Xbox games and they're going to have exclusive stores and this and that. Oh, it's going to be all this. I can't talk about who I talked to, but man, this thing's going to do this and this is going to do this. I heard it has like over 32 gigs of RAM. It's going to have its own SSD that's going to have an Xbox thing on it. And somebody, what games are coming to it? Yeah, they're all in on games, but anyway, the hardware, is it going to have a disk drive? Oh, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, all the stuff that people want to know. They have like 25 years that they're going out and doing this shit. Dude, they're capping on nostalgia. They're hanging on nostalgia while they slip in the Trojan horse of the friggin' PC Xbox. If it's all about Xbox, you wouldn't need the PC. So I don't understand why would it need to be play PC games. Xbox core players have been collecting Xbox games. Why would it say it plays your PC games? Like what? Huh? You've been giving away Play Anywhere PC games since 2017. What has that done? Nothing. But man, craziness in these streets, and we are crazy for going over almost to the 4-hour mark around this. This is the show of shows because we had a lot. I didn't do a show on Friday. I've been doing streaming, so we had to collect all the craziness that's been going on since this. So yes, I'll be gifting members a balcony. We go to 200 VIPs. I don't know if we hit our goal for the chats. Let me see if I missed. Oh my god, did I miss a whole bunch of super chats? I probably did. No. Oh, Gaming Ledger. I'm sorry. I got Gaming Ledgers here. Oh, wait. No, I got some. Here we go. Oh, shit. Yo, I am so sorry. I was watching those videos. Iconic Games did 5 VIPs. Shout out to Iconic if you're still here, man. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, man. Iconic got 5 VIPs. Let me get to those VIPs in there. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. I got caught into the nostalgia. My voice is going. Craziness. Where's the VIP? Where's the stuff? Where is... We'll add the VIPs. That'll bring us to what? The 5? What is this thing? There we go. Yo, we got the 5 VIPs. Was it this? Oh man, we're close. We are close. I'll be at to tweet Asha AI. I don't know what to say to her. Well, you're gonna tell me what to say to her. And then we have Gaming Night with the 5. He goes, Satya talked about reiterating again October last month. Yeah, he wants Xbox games to be everywhere. Exclusives are not coming back. No, they're not. He said he hates exclusives. Nelson says, DM me the link. I'm gonna listen to the whole thing. I'll send you the link. It's on Tim Dog's thing. I'll send it to you. But no, dude, nothing, you know, they invited me up and he invites me to those things. And I'm just going to tell you how I feel. I'm not going to change. But you know, what's funny is that the way I feel, a lot of those Xbox or the people listening in that space agree. Like a lot of people feel that way. And it was like, if you keep listening to it, they're all saying the stuff that we've been saying. And I'm like, why aren't people listening to them? Instead, they're listening to the, you know, the mouthpieces. They get free access, and it just shows the difference between what the real fans want, the real genuine fans that are kind of just being misled by these professional industry glazes. And that's where I think is wrong. You know, you don't do that. People, fans, they like the Xbox. They like what it was. They like what it did for them. Don't mislead them because you're getting free perks and getting flown out or getting access for a channel, or they tell you to sell something because they know that when you say something, they will follow. So if I could go into those places and kind of like, you know, shake them up, I'm going to, because I'm going to tell you how I feel. And I think it's unfair. I think it's bull. And I wish more would listen to this. And I'm not saying that I leave it up to you. You decide. I just show you what's going on and how I feel. If you don't agree with me, then fine. Hit the dislike. I don't care. But I'm telling you, spend the time to show you what's really going on. And me as a truthful customer only can be honest with myself and share it out to you. That's it. You make your decision. But I'm not going to mislead people purposefully for my benefit. No way. Then I lose everybody. That's not the way that's not how you treat people at all. And I think it's messed up. That parasocial stuff. I think that's wrong. Because people just want to have a good product and play great games. That's it. We don't need these mouthpieces telling people to do things that the corporations why are you all going out to GDC? For what? You making a game? No. Because you're gonna get the marching orders that you're gonna come back for and get ready. I'm telling you. Oh man, we'll cover it here. Hit the subscribe button. You'll see. But Gaming Ledger with the 5, he goes, that person in the Tim space is wrong. Gen Alpha is heavily console. PC growth is live service revenue. PlayStation much bigger than Steam. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't fall for that whole thing where this is not for us and all that other stuff. Yeah, nah, that ship has sailed. That's like Paris of circa 2000 something, where he's like, this is not for us. It's for little friends on phones. It's like, nah, man, please cut it out. Cut it out. In retro side, I gotta do the video. But anyway, Grinders. It's been an awesome show. Yeah, all right. You know, I don't know. It's crazy. Phil Spencer the goat. Well, thank you so much, Iconic. Yeah, there you are. Thank you. I think you stayed to the end, baby. I was just testing out, but I'm glad I got to those because I wanted to shout you out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And we're about to tweet Asha AI and we'll gift some members. But Grinders, epic show. We hit the 4-hour mark. I'll be putting some timestamps in here, but I knew it was going to be a lot because a lot to talk about today. But I appreciate it all, and I'm going to hit you up with the and probably, you know what? I'm going to be streaming the thing anyway, so I'll stream what the grind is tomorrow. I think the gold thing stopped, but I think we got all the chats in there. It just stopped counting. But yeah, we're streaming. So definitely join in. Hit me up on PlayStation. We'll get a live gaming grind going with the grinders in Ghost of Yotei Legands tomorrow night. Great games. Cool our tongues. As if I could talk tomorrow. My goodness. But anyway, thank you so much. And let's hit us up with the new Gaming Grindhouse song. Hit that subscribe button. New. Hit the hype button, please. Whatever that thing does. Hit the hype. Hit the likes. Share it out. And don't be glazed.
Dusty been laughing in a group chat. Tom Warren typing up a new fact. What is this box that sits by the telly? Snack crumbs, controller, drink on my belly. Click on screen glow, dashboard in green. Friends all online, talking on Beam. Still act confused, like what does it do? It just ain't my weekend, that's what it choose. Xbox glaze in full effect.
our store page scrolling, deals on deals. Didn't blink once, can't feel my heels. Group chat pinging, names on a loop. Somehow we turned into a review scoop. What is a console? That's the refrain. It's the reason we all missed the train. Xbox glazing.